Ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to set it up here. See if this works. Hi.
Hi, can you see me?
Yes, I'm gonna sort out the video here.
Don't click that.
Okay, how do we do this? You do that?
I'll just screen region.
I'll have the tech guy fix this quickly.
Here we go.
Make sure they can't see the
name.
Yes. Be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're just making sure that they can't get your Skype details. Okay. Let me
this is not the Skype name, so
okay, I can just have it.
I guess.
I'll minimize this. I'll screen region. Add a screen region.
Okay. What time is it over there, by the way?
It's 7:40 at the moment. Okay, there you go.
Oh no.
They didn't see anything, right? But how?
His Skype ID was not in there.
Okay.
So
select region.
Select region.
Like that. Like this, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay. Toggle on. Okay, there you go.
Just let me know when we're live.
Yes, we're live right now. And it's working. Everything is fixed.
Yeah.
So we are ready to go. I'm going to quickly tell people, by the way, like we have a link with the all chronology for people that want to look it up. And yeah, I'm here talking with the CEO of Vulcun, aka Twitchalerts, also aka Streampro. And yeah, like finally we have a call. And like I'll be asking questions. If you have any questions, you can also ask them. And I will just, I will be direct, but I will be open and I will be honest.
Yep. Thank you. Bashir, by the way, Athene, is that the right way to pronounce your name? Is it Bashir, Bakir, Bakir?
Bashir is fine.
Bashir, okay.
Yeah.
If that's okay, I'll call you Bashir since we're
using
my name Ali as well.
Okay, awesome.
If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to give a quick introduction since this is the first time I'm here, and first time we're talking publicly and on stream. Is that okay?
I don't mind. You can have a little introduction, sure.
Okay, thank you. I'm here because Bashir invited me, and he suggested that we set up a public call on stream to talk about these issues. And I believe that is the right approach. It's good to be transparent and open and completely honest. But just a little bit about me. My name is Ali. I'm 31 years old. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. Self-made guy. My family didn't have much money growing up. I started my first business when I was 15 years old. Unfortunately, my parents got divorced. I've been supporting my family since I was 21. My mother, because my dad stopped paying for everything. My first sort of real internet business was in college, where I had to save money. So I would cancel dinner every day for my last 2 years at college. And you guys remember the Subway footlongs, the $5 footlong deals? I don't know if you've ever done that, but Subway gives you a footlong for $5, or used to. So we used to do that. Instead of getting dinner, I would just get a footlong, eat half of it for lunch, the other half for dinner. And that's how I met my first co-founder, because one day, I just had a footlong and I gave him half of it because he hadn't eaten. And he was like, this is the guy who gave me half of his food, even though he doesn't have dinner. And this is the guy I want to work with for many years to come. So I really believe in the power of entrepreneurship to create jobs, to solve poverty, to help people. I've also been a lifelong gamer. I got into esports about 3 years ago. Sorry, my screen just went blank. Let me
No, it's fine. I
There,
can
there
still
we
see
go.
everything.
Okay. So I got into esports about 3 years ago. I've been a fan for many years. I'm a terrible gamer. I've tried everything, Warcraft, Starcraft, WoW, Hearthstone. I never made it to Legend in Hearthstone, so hashtag noob. Uh, but I got into esports a few years ago. I was the owner of Team Vulcun. I don't know if you got how many people here follow League of Legends, but I was the owner behind Team Vulcun in season 3, so the first season of LCS. We were the first team to have a coach. Competed really well. This was the team with Mandatory Cloud, Zuna, Xmithy. Xmithy is still playing on CLG. He's doing really well. Kudos to him. We started the season sort of 0-5 and ended the year in second place, behind Cloud9, ahead of TSM and CLG, and then that was how sort of I got into esports, and that's where the name Vulcun comes from, because we used to be an esports team. We sold the team to XDG, and they kind of crashed and burned the year after, but it was a great experience, and I don't know if you guys remember the Zuna dance, anyone, but fond memories of those days. So I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I've worked with a lot of people. I really believe in the power of charity. So everything I've done, we've always tried to give back. And that's one of the things I really like about Bashir and Gaming for Good. And what you guys are doing is you really believe in charity. So every year we try to do something special. Over the last year, Vulcun has given funded $500,000 through kiva.org, which is, you can look it up, it's kiva.org. We have a post on it online somewhere. So we helped we helped sort of poor people around the world start 2,500 small businesses that created 5,000 jobs. And, I really believe that if somebody is unemployed and in poverty, there are two ways you can help them. One is you can just give them a donation and feed them for a day, or you can really give them the tools they need to start their own thing and be self-employed and feed their families for years to come. And so we've been doing that through Kiva, and it's one of the things that I think I personally have always liked about what you guys are doing. I'm a big fan of the charitable work that you're doing, and never criticized you on that. We're a big supporter, and I want to keep supporting you on that stuff. And that's one of the things that actually got me really over the hump to come and talk on this stream, is because you guys are supporting charities, and we like doing the same thing. We support charities every year, and
well, that is actually that is great. I want to get straight into it, since like a very in-depth introduction. I want to ask you a question, straight up question,
So here's an idea, Bashir. Actually,
yes,
one quick
yes.
idea on the charity topic. I just thought of this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we make it interesting? I love what you guys are doing on the charity front. I think if we can figure out our differences on this call and work through the issues, I want to make a donation to your charity to save the children. So we'll put in $10,000 if we can figure out and work a solution on this call.
Well,
How does
that's
that
really that's really generous. But I do think that I think it's important to have the call and have all the things cleared up. And of course, everything that helps charity is always great. And that's really that's something that that will probably make quite a big difference. So I would always be very open to that. And and since we are talking about it, I'm going to be asking quite a few questions. Some of them going to be really direct, but I want to make clear I will want to be fully respectful. So don't take them wrong in any shape or form. But it's just to have clarity. And my first question is, are you going to sue me? Because the Twitchalerts tweet said you won't, and then you posted on the subreddit that you will. So I'm actually wondering, what is it going to be? Because honestly, something a lot of people are talking about, and because of cease and desist and such. So what is going to happen? Am I going to get sued or not?
I'll tell you why I'm here. I'm here because I want to find a way for us to talk and resolve this. I think if if we wanted to fight, I wouldn't be doing this call and we'd just be fighting.
I'm not trying to fight. I'm just trying to know
right.
whether or not I'm going to get sued, because I
Right.
think that's something that I should know, because it's quite an important, an important development if I would get sued or not.
Right, and that's what I'm answering is, so I want to ask you is, what would you like to achieve on this call? Like, I'm here to try and sort of resolve this conflict so it doesn't get to that point, but
I would just like to get clarity and to get answers to questions. And like, this is a very, like, the question I'm asking here is very, it's honestly a question I have, because it's about my livelihood. It's about my life. I mean, I'm a gamer. I've always been very transparent and open. And this entire thing escalated because of the cease and desist. So in that regards, I would like to know an answer to that question, because that is what led everything to you being in this call. Because if it wasn't for the cease and desist, it wouldn't be so tense. So I'd like to know that, and a lot of other people would like to know that, whether or not I would get sued. And there's been different messages. It's a very straightforward question, and I would love to know what's going to happen. That's it's not me trying to push you into a corner. It's just me trying to follow up on your cease and desist letter.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, man, and thanks for asking that. I'm here to be honest, transparent, and be as open as we can be, right? So, and the straightforward answer is that I think there's a lot of different issues out there, and we'll talk about them. But for us, there are two key things, and if we can find a way to resolve these two key things, these two issues, and just two issues, not too many, we don't have to sue you. We can cancel the cease and desist. We can, shake hands, be friends, resolve our differences, and put all this behind us, and it'll be water under the bridge. And those, maybe that's a good place to segue and start, is those two key issues for us are the real reasons why we got sucked into this. And if we can solve those two key issues, we don't have to go down that route. We can cancel the cease and desist. And those two key issues are as follows. Is we have an issue with you making videos and asking your users to spam our streamers, employees, and investors. And two, posting videos that are misleading and factually incomplete. And the first one, those are the two issues. So I think for us, those are the critical issues, and that's why we're here. And if we can solve them, we don't have to go down that route.
I wanna be I wanna answer your question here. So when I read the cease and desist, there's a lot more than that in there. A lot more accusations, also harassment, and you don't like. I've also seen afterwards, you don't really like that that your customers get harassed. And the thing is that I want to be very clear on that. I never tell my viewers to go and harass streamers. I always am very respectful. Same with the employees. And I do think when it comes down to harassment and actual proof, because I know that the cease and desist has a lot of accusations and such, and said there is also proof. But when it comes down to real proof, I think and I don't know what you think about it, but I think that if you want to sue people that harass customers, you would have a better ground suing Chrono, calling one of your own customers a dumb whore. There's proof about that.
That issue's been addressed, Bashir. Look, that.
But I'm just saying, if you want to start harassing people, suing people that harass people, then there is actually proof about that. You can look that up, and you can follow up on that. And that is not me. I've never called anyone these kind of things. I've always been very respectful. And the reason why I'm saying this is just I'm not saying you have to sue Chrono, because suing is not the way I do things. On top of that, what I also want to say is it's not just that. The way the entire cease and desist have been written very aggressively, and the accusations in there. I'll be just very honest and blunt. Mm-hmm. If you have proof for these accusations in the cease and desist, and I've gone through all of them, then you have to sue me. Because I'm an evil guy. I'm a really bad guy, and you would do the gaming community a favor, suing me and making it very, very clear to the entire world how much of a scammer and a fraud I am, and how much of a bully and a cyber hacker I am. Like because that is the accusations in there. So that is like honestly, because at the end of the day, the cease and desist is written in a very aggressive way, and it's really like even talks about prison and stuff. And the thing is, like, what I just see is I see a pattern. And that's also why I wanted to have the call, like about the censorship. And this is just like the censorship of the videos. And of course, like, aside from that, like, okay, the videos, that people were donating to people and then starting to police that, like, to which extent, where do you draw the line? But more importantly,
let's go one issue at a time, Bashir.
Okay, sure, no problem.
One issue at a time, right? Because
no problem.
Otherwise, we're going to be here for 6 hours. And
yeah, no problem. No problem.
No, I don't think you're evil. I think you're a great guy. You're supporting charity. You have a cute hairstyle. You know, I mean, nobody can think you're a bad guy, really.
But like, if the cease and desist is true, then I am. If you have proof for that, I am, though.
Yes, so let's go through them, right? And the first thing we talked about, I think that is the central issue here. Chrono was at fault. I've already said that on Reddit. So if you go, and I've responded to a lot of comments, he was at fault. He was not acting on behalf of Twitchalerts. We've already reprimanded and suspended him. I responded to Manal as well. So I hope that issue is taken care of. He's been reprimanded, suspended, and he was at fault. He should not have said what he said to Casey Tron and to you. That was wrong. And we've punished him for it already. Going back to the issue of asking users to spam our customers. So here's how we see it. And let me describe this from our perspective. There are videos out there, public videos, not one, not two, not three, but many. And we've put them together into sort of a highlight reel I can send to you after the call, where you are asking your users to promote gaming for good by going and spamming Twitch alerts. And the way
I've never told them to spam Twitch alerts. I don't tell them to spam. If you can quote me on that.
And you're telling them to promote gaming for good, but hear me out, right? Like, you've invited me on your call.
Yes, sure. I hear you out.
Give me 2 minutes. Let me just sort of describe this from our perspective, and then you can talk, right? There are videos where you've produced a sort of how to spam Twitch alerts for dummies, right? It's a complete instructional guidebook. Here's how you do it. Go to a streamer. We're going to match user A with streamer B, user B with streamer C, and here are videos that we've pre-produced that you can use in your donation to spam them and promote gaming for good. All of that is considered spam and harassment, not just by me, but by any form of sort of case law around this. It is so you're promoting gaming for good by spamming our customers on our system.
You mean giving them money?
It is a violation of our terms of service. It is a violation of Article 6 of the Twitch terms of service, and it is also spam and harassment. But even if it wasn't spam and harassment, it is still a violation of the Twitch terms of service. It is a violation of our terms of service to use our platform to harass our customers to promote a product that is specially a competing product, right? So I'll give you, let me give an example, and hopefully this will help you to see this from our perspective, right? Because that's why we're really here. I'm going to try to see things from your perspective, Bashir, and I hope that you can try to see
That's
things.
Great. I will do my best.
I'm here to sort of extend my hand, and we're going to try and be friends and like understand each other's point of view. So let's take an example. Let's look at Azubu and Twitch, right? Azubu is competing with Twitch. They are much smaller. They're new sort of competitor compared to Twitch, and they're trying to catch up to Twitch. And the way they do that is they're trying to get streamers to move over to Azubu. Now, if Azubu went to all of their existing viewers, and said, "Hey guys, we're not telling you to do this. Please, we're not telling you to do this, but we know you love Azubu, and wouldn't it be great if you went on Twitch and messaged all Twitch streamers with this special video or special link to come to Azubu instead?"
I want to say something about that. I understand that. I understand what you're saying there. But first of all,
let me just finish. So Twitch would consider that a violation of their terms of service, they would go after Azubu and say this is illegal. You're not doing it directly, but you're asking all of your users to come to our platform, spam your links, and spam and harass our customers until they switch over, right? So Twitch would not let that go because it is a competitor that is using their own messaging system and their own platform to promote a competing product. Now, I understand you're doing this for charity, and that's great. Totally support you, and I'll even do a little donation. We'll do the 10K donation if we figure this out. Maybe I'll even do the little Zuna dance at the end of the stream if we figure this out. But
I'd like to answer that question, by the way. Am I allowed to answer that question? First of all, you're using Twitch and the Twitch terms of service. I think everything that's happening with Twitchalerts now, with having Twitch in their actually is doing a lot of damage for the Twitch brand. So when it comes down to Twitch and the damage done by Twitch, I think Twitchalerts and the way they have been dealing with things has caused more damage than me asking my viewers to just, in a very respectful manner, inform people about gaming for good. First of all. Secondly, like, people go to those streamers and donate a video, give money. If you would ask these streamers, like, hey, do you mind people coming and donating for a video when they can skip it? This is actually functionality you have. Like, they wouldn't mind. I think, like, you guys making that decision for them is not fully right. And I want to go a step further. Like, you guys have also been censoring the words Athene, gaming for good in text donations. And I want to say something about that because that's very important to know. And I'm pretty sure you also know this. And that is that you're actually putting indirectly the livelihood of those streamers at risk. And you might say, like, what do you mean? When someone goes, listen. When someone goes and donates and his message doesn't show up, they will charge it back sometimes. And PayPal can be very triggery about that and freeze their PayPal accounts. It has happened quite a lot. Just go and ask. And it's not like Twitchalerts has a chargeback protection like Gaming for Good. And this is something that will happen. People will get their PayPal frozen, and when their PayPal gets frozen, they will have to find a job. And that is something you guys have to be aware of. It is really something you have to be aware of. And I want to go even further. Because, like, the thing is, like, it's not, and I said it also earlier, it's about a pattern. Like, when I came out and I said, like, hey, like, we are being view botted, we're being, like, all these things are happening, we're getting tweet bombed and stuff. I'm not the person coming and saying, like, hey, it's Twitchalerts doing it. I've never pointed the finger and saying, you guys are doing it. On the contrary, when I see even chat logs where you say it, you're calling me out being a view botter. Like, people like Chrono calls me out of being a view botter. When, like, even one of the video that you linked, Yoko Smash, says in his Reddit comment that you guys don't have any proof. And I want to say, like, you said put yourself in your position, right? Put you in my position. Last month, you guys have been pressed charges by the, what is it? The Federal Trade Commission for buying a game running Fred and turning it into a botnet. Like, last month. So you guys have literally turned a game into a botnet where you guys spam likes and spam things selling that. So my question to you is, if you are me and you know that, if you are me and you see Chrono coming and saying, spamming in my chat, view bots engaged, wouldn't you make that video that we made a week ago? That's my question to you. Yep. And my question here on top of that is, did Chrono have access to this botnet?
So, first off, Chrono's been punished for the comments he made already.
But did he have access? Did he have access to the botnet?
For it in public.
Did he have access? The trade committee. This is. You can go and look it up. But, like, it's important. You can't say that this is not true because it's actually on the government website of
It's true.
It is true. It is true.
It
so
is
you can't.
100%
And
true.
This is what they call a botnet. You have 200,000 people that you can, you have access to. And like what Chrono, like if Chrono has the ability to have like because we saw even a video on the Vulcun side, we're like, hey Anthony, where's the view bots? When you put all these things together, put you in my position. What do you think? That's my question, because you always say like, put you in my position. You can put yourself in my position.
Can I respond?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So first off, it was not a botnet. It was a simple sort of privacy issue. And if
no,
you
that's
look
not
at
true.
the FTC, no, hold on.
You had access.
If I
No,
can
but
respond.
I've read the article.
Yes,
It's not true what you're saying. This is
respond?
yes, sure.
Okay. Um, I've been in business like 16 years, right? And I think sometimes we always overlook some small things. And there are things in your past I'm not going to bring up because
Bring it up. Bring
no,
it up.
because we're trying to
Like
find common ground and resolve
Ali,
things of
Ali, I want to say something. I want to
I'm
say
not
something.
doing. Wait. Hold
No,
on.
it's
You asked
it's
a
it's
question, I'm trying to
important.
respond.
Like,
Can I respond? Can I respond? I mean, I'm still trying to respond to your
but
question.
you're saying you don't bring stuff back from my past, and I'm
So-
saying do please,
so
because
the-
that is the core of the issue. The core of the issue is.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Can I respond? I mean,
Yes.
if you're just gonna like not let me
No,
respond,
just
there's
go,
no
just
point
go.
for me to be on this call. Right?
But like I'm just saying, like, if you want to bring something from the past of me, bring it up, please.
Look,
Because
I'm
that's what
just-
it's called. It's about being
just
open.
saying, I'm not here to fight.
No, I'm not here to fight
talk
either.
About the issues that happened in the last 1 or 2 months, right? The FTC thing was a privacy issue. It was not a botnet, and there were no fines or no major charges associated with it. The FTC said, we didn't like this privacy practices, and in the future we want you to do a better job with them. And that was really it. If you look at any of the other FTC things, 99% of the time there's charges or fines associated with it. We had none, and that was solved and it was resolved. It was not a botnet. It was.
You do know that everybody's going to read the PDF because there's an entire PDF about it.
Yeah, no,
you guys
there is.
spammed
There is.
likes and sold services. What you guys did was like borderline illegal if it wasn't illegal. Together, same with the fantasy gaming. What I'm just saying is there is a pattern of illegality and shadiness. And that is like, honestly, when you boil it down, that is why you wrote that cease and desist, because you thought that it was going to work on me, because if someone would write that cease and desist to you, you would immediately back out because you guys can, relate to what's in there. But it doesn't apply to me because I'm not shady. That is the
no
core
pattern.
issue.
Wait, hold on, Bashir. There is I'm completely open about everything we've been through, right? We have a blog post about this, and this was resolved, and the FTC is happy with it. Everyone's happy with it, and it's out there. People can go read it. The issue here is you spamming and harassing our users, our employees, and our customers, and that is what we're here to fix. We're not here. We're not here to talk about my past, your past.
This is not past. This is last month. While we were getting view bothered to. This is last month that this happened.
We can't have a call where if you keep interrupting me, let me ask a question, you answer, you ask a question, I answer.
Sure.
You should start talking when I finish talking. That is the polite, respectful way to do a call.
Sure.
If you keep interrupting me, we can't really have a conversation. So the
You've
issue
been
we're
talking
talking
longer
about
than me,
here
but yes.
is spamming and harassing our users and our customers and our streamers. That is a violation of our terms of service. That is a violation of the Twitch terms of service. Let me give you some personal examples. We've had employees who've been sexually harassed. Do you think that's okay? We've had employees who've been verbally abused. We've even had somebody threatening to kill one of our employees as a result of what happened. Is that okay? We've had thousands of streamers, not one, not two, not a dozen, not 100, thousands of streamers who've come to us and complained that why are you allowing the spamming to happen? If you don't stop it, we are going to report it to Twitch. Do you want us to start a petition for these streamers and send them to Twitch? Because Twitch is certainly looking at this as a violation of Article 6 of their terms of service. If you want, we can do that. But that is the
Like
core
if
issue.
you think
that you are on video, on record, going online and asking your users to submit spammy videos promoting a competing service on
This
Twitch.
is-
Any kind of commercial promotion is disallowed and illegal, unsolicited spam. You can look at the Twitch terms of service as well. I mean, I'm sure you have. I don't need to educate you, right? It's all out there. That is a violation of their terms of service. It is a violation of our terms of service. And I've seen this play out many times, right? So, like, I don't know, back in 2008, 2009, do you remember when the Facebook platform launched and, like, Farmville and all these apps came about? So I had a bunch of friends who were on the Facebook platform, and a couple of them were essentially spamming Facebook users to promote their own thing. And there was no Twitch there. There was and it was far more benign than what you've done. But Facebook went after them. And, those things went to court, and Facebook won. This happened again on mobile with Apple and Google, and it's happened, I've seen it like hundreds of times over my career, is if any court in any part of the world will say this is illegal. This is a violation of terms of service. It is spam, especially by a competitor promoting a competing service on someone else's platform, right? So we're not okay with it. Twitch is not okay with it. My job here, look, I'm going to try not to be emotional about it. I know it's emotional for you. It's emotional for me, right? I'm really here to try and like see if we can resolve this. I'm not here to say I'm wrong, you're right, I'm wrong, anything, right? I'm just saying that these guys are my family, right? People who work with me every day, you know, they trust their jobs to me. They are my family. If they are sexually harassed, if they are verbally threatened, somebody threatens to kill them, I can't let that go. If streamers come and complain to me that, hey, you know, my stream is getting interrupted, I'm getting harassed by these donations, and, you know, you're not doing it personally, but your users are, and you're asking them to. If streamers come to me, I have to protect them. You know, I will not give up on that. I will not.
It's not true. I'm not saying to users to come and sexually harass you guys or say to go and hack you guys.
Protecting our streamers.
But you're telling me to not interrupt you, but you keep talking like 5 times longer than me. And when I talk, you just interrupt me. Like, what am I supposed to do? Let you talk for an hour and then like, oh, the call is ended? Like, let me. You keep saying that I'm telling people to harass you. That's not true. I'm just telling people to spread the word. If there is someone harassing and spamming, it was Chrono in my chat. You came even in my chat saying that I'm a viewbot scammer. Like, you can't just pretend to be the victim here. If I was an employee, honestly, of Vulcun, what I would do is bring in my resignation and find another job, because I wouldn't want to work with a shady company that has many cases and does illegal practices. Like, look around you. If it wasn't for all the crazy drama that is going on, we wouldn't even have this call. Do you really want to have this call because you want to do the right thing or because you want to do damage control? Like, honestly. I wanted to have this call for weeks. I reached out to Andrew, nothing. And now, since it's on Drama Alert, suddenly you want to have a call. Now you're trying to have the higher moral ground. That's not true. The reason why we have this call is because you came to me and you wanted to bully me and extort me to shut up. That is what happened with that cease and desist. Go through that cease and desist. People are even laughing at it. You just copied it from the internet to bully me. That is the reality, and that's why we have this call. And you should address these points. You shouldn't keep talking about like, oh, us trying to harass you. This is not true. It's like, I want an answer. Why did you send this cease and desist? Did you read the content of that cease and desist? This is the point of this conversation, and I'd like to have an answer to that. If it is either true, you have to sue me. If it is not true, it's vexatious litigation. Either way, like, there is a very linear path to take. Because I am the kind of person that takes a stance. These things happen every day in the gaming community. And I'm not going to let it happen to me and just move on. If these things happen, I fight and the entire gaming community stands by me. That's how it works. And the reason why you're talking to me is because it just went out of control. And there is a lot of a track record where you guys did a lot of shady stuff in the past. People don't even have, like, I don't even have to do, like, even this entire situation. It's just happening. It's happening. It's unfolding right now. If I was an investor myself, I would pull all my money out of Vulcun. I would pull it all. I'm saying it right now,
Why?
honestly.
Because you've done something illegal?
If I was a Vulcun employee and I would see, like, no, if I was a Vulcun investor and I would see all this, what is going on now? Of course I pull out my money. Like, be honest, you're a businessman yourself. What would you do? If you see all this, the entire internet going crazy, you're trying to go after someone that puts all his life into charity. What would you do? You have freaking lawsuits here and there. Like, what would you do? You're just being into, you're putting yourself in very shady practices, and you're just, you know, like you're like this is all a pattern. And I'm just, you know, one of an obstacle in the way that you tried to, you know, extort, and it didn't work and it backfired. That's the reality. And everybody on the internet that is following all the facts and all the information is on my side. You went to the Forsen subreddit to get support. To the Forsen subreddit you went. Like we have to look at it for what it is. I mean, like, it's not just a call here where I'm just going to go like, oh yeah, nothing happened. What happened is really, like, if there is one that is doing like the wrong thing, it's you guys, because you have been accusing me. Like, if there is one point to be made of slander or harassment, it is on Vulcan's side. Even another, like Jamaican Bacon, on Destiny, saying that the charity money is fake. I mean, like, this is happening under your, like, you're the CEO. Like, the thing is, like, this is not me trying to make you guys look bad or whatever. I'm just trying to quote everything that is happening and being very clear about it and letting people know about it. So I'm just being fully honest and transparent. And I'm asking a question. Why this cease and desist?
I'm answering them. I'm answering all the questions you're asking me. And look,
so why did you write that cease and desist and accuse me of these things?
If you want to take a 2-minute break, walk around the block, come back.
No, it's fine. I just would like to have an answer about the cease and desist. Why did you write it in that way? Why did you try and extort me? Why did you try to do that?
Look, this is the internet. We're not trying to shut anyone up. We're not extorting you. We're not asking you to stop talking. I think the accusations you are leveling against us are wrong. There are public videos that you have made out there asking your users to go and spam the shit out of Twitchalerts, to spam the shit out of Twitch. And, Twitch and YouTube are watching this. And this is a violation of both of their terms of service as well. That is the issue here. And look, I don't want to fight with you on the other things. The cease and desist was aggressive, but it was not meant to
it was not aggressive. It was a flat-out lie and extortion.
It was
illegal. It was illegal.
Hold on.
It was illegal. Like Ali, it was illegal.
I didn't interrupt you. Let me just finish talking. The reason we sent the cease and desist was because there were videos out there that you have great followers, great channel. You were asking them to come and spam our platform to promote a competing product. That's the central issue here. Our employees were getting harassed. Our streamers were getting harassed by the thousands. And they don't like it. And they are the silent majority here. That they need someone to step up and say, this is wrong, this is illegal. And that's why we send the cease and desist, to give you a chance to stop this practice. We are even more angry than what's in the cease and desist. If you think the cease and desist is aggressive, you should have seen how angry I was. I'm very emotional about protecting our streamers because they trust us with their livelihoods. Hundreds of thousands of them. I'm very emotional about protecting
Ali,
our family. And
do you think anyone is believing what you're saying now?
I don't know.
Everybody, nobody is believing you, including your customers.
That's the truth. Look.
It's not the truth. Did you read your own cease and desist?
Look, you asked me why did we send the cease and desist.
But the cease and desist is filled with lies and accusations.
Look,
do I have to go to the cease and desist? Am I a cyber hacker?
Look, this is the central issue. And if we can solve this central issue, Bashir, I'm happy to cancel the cease and desist. I'm happy to withdraw it. And I think a lot of the other things you're saying, we'll talk about them after we talk about this issue.
Like,
I want to focus
Ali,
on this issue first, go issue by issue.
Okay, that's good.
This, and then we talk about everything.
I'll be really honest to you.
I agree with you on a lot of the other issues. I think, there's a post yesterday on Reddit about, and this is one of the other reasons I'm here, is somebody, again, on the Forsen subreddit was like, they were behind the original impersonated Reddit post and the Twitter bots. And so I went to talk to him on that Reddit, right? I was like, okay, did you do this? Show me evidence. And he did a little bit. He showed me that he had a bot army. He put up that Twitchalerts post that impersonated us. And so that really made me think twice that, maybe you guys are not behind a lot of the other activities. And maybe there's a third party that is playing both of us, right? Maybe you're not at fault. Maybe there is a third party. And I'm totally open to talking about it. But the central issue for us here is that as long as you keep making videos asking your users to come after our streamers and our customers, that is a huge issue. That is illegal. It is a violation of everyone's terms of service, including Twitch. And there's no point talking about any other issues until we solve that particular issue. So what I would like, really simply is, and this is a simple yes or no answer, Bashir. Can you commit to not making videos or talking about this on live stream where you stop asking and encouraging your users to go and spam Gaming for Good on other platforms like ours, right? That is the central issue. If you can stop that, I think I am happy to work with you and agree with you on a lot of the other issues, and we can work through this on the call, and we can reach understanding. And this is a simple yes or no, is can you stop asking your viewers to and making videos for them, giving them sort of how-to guides. If you can stop doing that, Bashir, I'm okay to work with you on everything else and fix everything else. I think actually you're right about some of the other things, and we should talk about the other things as well. But
Well, the way I
let's
go
figure
about
this issue out first. Yes or no?
The way I
Yes
go
or-
about no.
Okay, then
If
I
you just
don't-
want a yes or no, then it's a no. But like you don't hear
clear.
context. You don't hear
just to be clear.
but you don't have context. You just ask me a yes or no. I will answer no, and then I'll give context, right?
Okay.
I mean, sometimes the world is not just yes or no. I mean,
No, so the simple question was, can you stop making videos and going on stream asking your users to spam the shit out of us? And you said no, you're going to keep doing that. You're going
No,
to keep making
no.
videos.
I didn't say that. I said no to the simple. But that's the thing. Like, you don't even let me speak out. You ask me a question, I want to answer it, and you don't even allow me to answer it. I say no, not to yes, I will not tell them to spam you because I've never said that in the first place. But I will keep raise awareness around gaming for good. I will keep telling people like, hey, if you want to spread the word, if you want to do good, here's the way to do it. But I'm not going to tell people to spam or harass or sexual harass or whatever. I don't do that. Like, I'm very respectful to my viewers, and I always tell them, like, be respectful. The entire system we set up now on Gaming for Good, one person gets one streamer assigned. That's it. Where is the spam? Where is the flooding? There is no spam. There is no flooding.
Of course there is. You're
No, there
asking
isn't.
each user to go after one streamer on our platform. You're
No, it's
asking
not
them
your
to go on
plat-
Twitch
it's
and
not
spam
Twitch.
them until they switch over. How is
That's
that
not
not
true.
spam? How is that
That's
not
not
harassment?
true. That's not true. I
That
tell
is true.
people.
That's wrong. That's spam. That's harassment.
That's not true. That's how you frame it. It's not
Okay,
true.
okay.
If people raise awareness around the platform, they don't have to do it spamming or harassing. Maybe that's how Vulcun does it. But normal people, when they talk to people, they just talk to them very nice. They just connect, they watch. So a lot of people just went to their own streamers talking about it. It's not because you reach out to people that you suddenly go and harass and spam them. That's not the way people interact with each other. I don't even know why you all the time think like, oh yeah, it's spamming, it's harassing. It's not true. It's just not true. And you're
Okay,
talking
fair.
about these hundreds of people or thousands of people that have done these complaints and stuff. I bet you can't even find one. Well, you'd have a hard time finding one that comes and say like, hey, these donations are really annoying. Like, I really think these donations are annoying. Like, can you please do something about it?
No,
Like,
we've had hundreds and thousands of streamers say that they're annoying. Stop them. That's why we're acting on it.
Hundreds of thousands of streamers?
Hundreds and thousands. Yeah, they've come and complained about it to us. But hold on. I think we're both getting emotional about this. Let me take a step back because look,
I'm not so
here to
emotional
solve
about
this,
it
right?
at all.
I'm here to solve this. I'm here to work with you because I really respect what you're doing. I actually really like Gaming for Good. I've donated through your platform twice. I really like what you're doing, and I want to support you. It is completely okay to raise awareness about your platform. That is not wrong. It is okay to say, hey guys, let's find ways to inform streamers about Gaming for Good because it has these cool features, and that's a good thing. That is the right way to conduct business. When you're in an industry with multiple competitors, right? And we've been in the donation space for a couple of years. There are right ways of doing things and wrong ways, right? So for example, you can talk about new features, you can promote your product. That's completely okay. And we have nothing against that. I'm not saying you can't grow your business, you can't promote Gaming for Good. You can do that, and you should keep doing that. That's not contention here, and we're definitely not trying to shut you up, to bully you, to stop you from doing that. We will never do that. And if that's how it came across, that was not the intention.
Did you read the cease and desist you wrote? Maybe you
I
should
did.
read it again.
And I'll tell you why. I support you guys trying to grow your business. We're not some huge mega evil company. We're like a small startup with a dozen, 2 dozen people, and we're trying to like survive and grow as well. Like, we're a small business, right? We're not like Amazon or Twitch or anything. I support you guys trying to raise awareness for Gaming for Good, right?
I also want to say, by the way, I'm not running a business. I'm completely like I'm just the face. I just talk about it, I spread the word about it, and that's it. So
Okay.
if in any
So
shape or
that's fine.
form
Reese is
you
doing
want,
it. Someone else
like-
is doing it.
but what I'm
So-
just trying to say is like the reason why I'm spreading awareness is because I care about the impact it has, the impact and the good it has.
And
And
that's
gaming,
good. That's good. So I'm
Yes.
just finishing, Athene. I mean, raising awareness is fine. You can keep doing that. The way you're doing it is wrong, right? So, for example, let me give you 2 examples. Emailing streamers, talking to them in person, going to events and meetups to meet with them, sponsoring places where streamers hang out, or talking to them one-on-one is fine. What is not okay is using our platform to promote a competing product. What is not okay is sending unsolicited messages on Twitch, which Twitch won't like either. And if this keeps going and getting out of hand, even Twitch won't like it. They're already monitoring the situation. So that's not okay. Nobody has a problem.
I'm not sending unsolicited messages.
Nobody has a problem with you trying to grow the business, right? Nobody has issues with that. We don't. In fact, we support it. I think competition is a great thing. It compels us to develop better features, to move faster, to innovate, and that's good for all streamers. And that's what.
By the way, can I interrupt you?
But is that difference clear?
Wait, before you say that, I wanna.
But is that difference clear? That's why that was my point, right?
I wanna ask that question, but I also want to say something else.
How you're doing it.
If I give you the
method of how you're doing it, which is the problem, not the intent. The intent is perfectly fine. You should try to grow gaming for good.
If I give you the integrity,
is the problem.
No. If I give
through us is not okay. Asking your users to do it, that is the problem.
I understand. I want to say something. If I have the integrity to give this specific topic so much time, are you going to give me the integrity to talk about other topics as in depth? That's my question.
Absolutely.
Okay, then I will go as in depth as you want. If there is no time limitation, then I will go as depth as you want. I'll even talk hours about this specific issue if you give me the time to talk about other issues and you give me the same treatment. So to give you an answer to that question, I don't ask people to spam. I don't ask people to harass. I just create a very smart system that gives people the ability to go and spread awareness around gaming for good, and that's it. And if you don't like that, that is honestly and if you don't own anything of Twitch, nothing. People can use your Twitch alerts as much as you want, and if you want to control that, that's good that people know that, and then they know if they don't want the alert system to control their donations and their videos that they have to use another platform. It's that simple. I'm not people can go to Gaming for Good and spam Twitch alerts in the messages all day if they want. I don't mind.
No,
you can do the same thing. No, I don't mind because the streamer gets more money. The streamer gets more money. Yes, they do. Of course they do.
Wrong. They don't want spam. These streamers have come to us and said they don't want spam, and we're not certainly going to allow a competing service to spam our streamers.
Ali, honestly, Ali, okay, I wanna put this into let's test this, right? Let's do a straw poll, not a straw poll, but just a poll with all your streamers, and tell them you can choose someone come spam donate to you, right? That you can skip, or they can't do these spam donations. What do you want? Let's do that poll and see how they react. Could you do that? That would be great. I think that would be great market insight. Let's do that. Do we have a deal?
But that's not how our platform works. When you skip a video, the donation doesn't go through. That money does not go through. So it's not like streamers can just get free money and never have to play a video. If they if they cancel that donation or refund the transaction or skip the video, they actually don't get the donation because we do that to protect people from chargebacks, right? So anyway,
wait. What about wait. So what about the donations? When you put Athene or Gaming for Good, it removes it and the money still goes through.
No, it gets refunded.
No, it doesn't get refunded. We tested it yesterday.
Okay, so then that is a bug, and we'll fix that. We'll look at it. That's not how it's supposed to be working.
But that's really good. So basically,
we will fix it. We will. Thank you for bringing it up. And
that's great. But another thing, for everybody that is watching and using Twitch alerts, if you skip a video, the money gets refunded, right?
It should be. I mean, if it's getting blocked because of Gaming for Good is in there, or
if
is in there,
if you skip it,
not be going through.
If you then it doesn't go through. You can't even do the donation. But if you do the donation and the music plays and you skip, does the money get refunded? It doesn't.
If it's a random video then
doesn't.
I'll have to check on that. I'll have to
It
get
doesn't
back.
get refunded. It doesn't
Yeah,
get refunded.
it gets refunded if it's blocked by the spam filters, right?
No, it doesn't get. It doesn't.
No,
The
but
donation.
I know
this
this conversation.
wait. This is actually quite funny that I know the system better than you, and you're the CEO of Twitchalerts. When you go to Twitchalerts and you do a donation, and the video is blocked, it says you cannot do this transaction, and it doesn't work. But if you take a video, the payment goes through, and the person can skip it and still has the money. Same with the donation of
that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Well, it is relevant because
it's not relevant.
Yes, it is. It is relevant because the viewer, because the stream,
there is no product.
Because the streamer can.
World.
But you're interrupting.
There is no product, no platform.
I let you talk for 10 minutes and.
No non-profit, even non-profits, right? If you take two charities and one charity is throwing a fundraiser and the other charity goes to this first charity's fundraiser and steals all their donors, the first charity is never going to be okay. No, so I'm never.
Ali, you don't let me speak out. You don't let me speak out. I let you speak for 10 minutes. No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
It's wrong.
Like it doesn't.
In terms of service.
Like Ali, it doesn't.
Any time I've seen this happen over 15 years, Bashir, and
Ali,
I'm just saying this as a friend. Whenever this has gone to court, any company that is spamming and trying to fight in court has always lost. It is not legal, it is not okay, and if this does go to court, this is going to be decided in the same way as every case in the last 15 years on the internet for spammers has been decided. I
understand.
In favor of the spammers.
I understand that
always goes the other way, because spamming a product on another platform, when that platform says no, which we have publicly twice in the cease and desist and in the Reddit post, we've said it is not okay to spam our users. It is not okay to harass them. We said it twice, right? And we've given you the option to stop this activity. You can keep growing your service, no problem, but spamming is not okay. If this goes to court, you will lose, because that's what happens every single time. I've seen it happen 3 times, personally, 3 times on just Facebook with the Facebook platform. I've seen it happen at least a dozen times on Android and iOS, where spammers come in, you make a mobile app and you go after a bigger competitor that's 100 times larger than you, and you spam them to try to steal their users. You get shut down. And not only do you get shut down, you get liable for damages. And our cease and desist, it may sound angry, Bashir, but I'm not asking for any damages. I'm not even asking for an apology. Like if this was
I think if there's an apology has to be an apology, it's like Vulcun has to apologize to me for all these, for everything that has happened. But I also want to add, I let you speak out and you don't let me speak out. I think that's very unrespectful. Like you don't let me speak out and you keep, and I know your team has drilled you to keep this talking point. That's how it works, but it doesn't work with me. No, it's the only talking point. You keep repeating it and then I go more in depth and you go back to it. I say if people donate through Twitch, like are you going to interrupt me again and start talking for 5 minutes? Can I talk?
Sure.
If someone goes to Twitchalerts and donates to a streamer, and he skips the video and keeps getting the money, or he gets a donation and gets the money, like the streamer is happy about that. There is not one streamer that's going to come to you and say like, hey, Vulcun, can you please stop me making less money? And you know that really well. And if that's not the case, make a petition. Or make a poll. Make a poll through your own users and tell them, like, do you guys want to be able to skip the troll videos and get the money? Or do you don't want to have the troll videos at all? And that's what the reason is. You're trying to change it around and say spamming and harassing while it's actually censoring. It's censorship. No, and it is censorship. And on top of that, to be honest, it goes at the cost of the streamer. Because if people donate like saying like, oh yeah, did you hear about the Athene situation? And that message doesn't go through and they figure out like, hey, I've donated for that. They charge back, their PayPal gets frozen. You're literally putting their PayPals at risk. You're literally putting their PayPals at risk. You are. Like people charge it back.
So
that is the problem.
Central question. This is the central question on this call, I think, for all streamers to think about. Anyone who's watching this, guys, this is the central question to think about, is if you are streaming, and if we allow this for Gaming for Good, we have to allow this for every 30 other services that want to grow and promote, right? Like there's so many services that are trying to get streamers. If you are a streamer streaming on Twitch, do you want 30 companies coming to your stream and spamming whatever the hell they're selling. Is that something that would be beneficial to your Twitch channel and your broadcast? Yes or no? And that's the central question from today here is, do we as Twitchalerts allow any company to come and spam you, Mr. Streamer? And there could be 100 companies and there could be 200 companies.
With donations, right? Like honestly, like Ali, Ali, like Ali, I wanna say something. Ali, I wanna say something. Ali,
let me just talk about market share and then
wait, because I want to answer this question. Ali, not everybody has multi-million dollars investors. People have to really scramble to pay their bill. If they have to skip a few ads and they make like $5 or $10, it's not so much as pushing the ad button and get even less. People would love that. And you know why I know that and you don't? Because I'm a streamer. If I can just skip ads and make like $500 an hour, bring it on. I'd be skipping ads all day. And if you would be a streamer, you'd know that as well. And do your petition or do your poll, and let's see how many people would say that. This is just a cheap trick to be able to justify your censoring, because that's what you're doing, censorship. And at the cost of the streamer, because people will charge back because they see they're getting censored, and these PayPals will get blocked. And they don't have chargeback protection like Gaming for Good has.
That is not true, Athene.
That is true. You can't get your G2A wallet frozen. You can't get your G2A wallet frozen.
You made a point. I may not be a streamer personally, but we have a lot of streamers who work at our company, at our small business startup. And in terms of market share, we have hundreds of thousands of streamers that use our service on a daily basis. You don't, right? So the point I was going to make about market share is this drama is actually hurting you, right? So ever since you started posting these videos, attacking Twitchalerts, we've been tracking everyone's market share. We do it on a weekly basis, right? So on a percentage point basis, who's using what, your market share has actually been dropping over the last 3 weeks. So this is actually really bad for you. This drama.
Yes, it is bad. Definitely it is bad.
It's bad for us too, but
that is why I'm not behind it.
Your market share has been dropping, and I'm sure you see that in the numbers. And I'm
happy
to release. But Ali, I'll volunteer to release that data after the call if you want.
Yes, I don't mind.
You can see for yourself.
Like Ali, I want to say something.
The central question here is: should we, as Twitchalerts, and in a bigger sense, Twitch, should we allow any company to come spam and sell whatever product they want?
Like honestly, I don't think
the answer to that.
Like, are you in the position to speak as a Twitch spokesman? Because right now, you're not just taking Twitch as a brand name in Twitchalerts, you're acting as if you're talking for Twitch. And I think that is very unprofessional, and I don't think they would like that. So can you speak for Twitch? Is my question, because that's what you're doing right now.
For Twitch.
Yes, you are. You are, because you've been using that.
Terms of service.
You've been using that argument several times. You've been using the argument of the terms of service of spamming.
Our market share is 70%. Athene, you're at 1%.
Yeah,
right? I know
but
streamers.
Like Ali, I
have a lot more streamers that use our stuff on a daily basis.
Like Ali, like Ali,
right? We have way more streamers coming to us and saying this is illegal. If you don't stop it, we're going to complain to Twitch. What do you want me to do?
Like, let them complain to Twitch.
70% to 1%, right? That's market share.
But the thing is, like the thing is,
if we don't do something, Twitch will shut us down. Twitch will say, Twitchalerts, you're allowing people to spam, and we may shut you down. So we're protecting ourselves. We're protecting our streamers against spam. That's the issue here. So the big question. And it sounds like you're saying no to this, right?
No, you're not letting me speak out, Ali. You're not letting me speak out.
Are you going to stop telling your users to spam our streamers? Because
I will.
If the answer is no, then I think we're done.
But but now you first say that you will have the integrity to talk about something and give that back to me for talking about different topics, and now you wanna bail out of this call? Because people on the internet see straight through that. That doesn't make you look professional and respectful at all. It actually is more in line with the rest that I say.
We will talk about everything else. No problem.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm just saying, Bashir, that just for the record, you are saying that you are going to continue to tell your users to
No, I will not. I will not, because
through Twitchalerts.
No, I will not. I will not do that. I will never
block us for that. If we allow you to spam streamers, Twitch might come to us and say, "Look, guys, spamming is not okay. We have to shut you down because you didn't stop."
Can I talk? Ali, can I talk?
For the record, that your answer to that question is
I will not have them spam Twitchalerts. or Twitch or any streamer. I will not have them spam or harass. I won't do that.
Okay, so do I have a commitment from you on that? Can you just for the record say that you, going forward, whatever's happened in the past, we can forget, we can shake hands, be friends, but going forward, either on live stream or on video, you will not make instructional how-to videos, and you will not ask your users to go spam streamers using our platform. And it sounds like you're saying yes.
I will. No. You're trying to change the words and put words in my mouth. I will not tell people to go spam and harass, but I will tell people if they want to spread gaming for good and tell other streamers about it, go ahead. There you go.
That is fine. That is fine.
Yeah, like that's what I'm going to do. And if I have to make how-to videos on how to do that the most effective way, I'll do that because I have most experience in it.
How-to videos, if they don't involve Twitch alerts, are fine. But if they
you have no ground. You have no, but Ali, you have no ground for me to say what I want to say. And if you want to censor that, you're going to have to sue me and see how that works out, because it has been working out really well so far. If you want to censor me, you might as well sue me. That's my advice to you. First of all. Secondly, when it comes down to Twitch alerts and to me telling people to go and spread the word, the way you're putting it and the way you're making it all under one banner of spamming, if people are getting spammed by donations, Twitch is not going to come at you and say like, hey, you're allowing people to get spammed by donations, let's shut you down. That's not going to happen.
They will. They will. They're already talking to us about it. They will, and they will. They are, and they will. And listen, Bashir, look,
they will.
This is
like, are you actually serious?
Yeah.
You can't.
We
you
are
can't
talking
say
to about this.
You're not. You're talking
we are
to
talking to them about it. And
you're talking to Twitch about people getting spammed by donations. So Soda Poppen is gonna get you guys banned because he's getting tons of donations spammed, or are you actually serious?
Look, every single I can't guarantee that every single streamer will hate it, but so far we are receiving a lot of complaints, and that's the issue, right?
Like,
if
people will never complain.
Don't put together to
but that is like Ali. That's a flat out lie. That's a flat out lie. There is not that you will have a hard time finding a streamer saying I don't want to get spammed by donations. First of all, secondly, about the market share. I want to say something about the market share. I know this works on business talks, but I don't care about market share because I'm not running a business. I'm not making money. I don't play by the same rules because I don't care about money. And that's exactly the difference between me and you.
No, there are no...
I do it for the right thing.
Rules, Bashir.
No, like it's about
what is right and what is wrong.
What is right and what is wrong? What is wrong is vexatious litigation. That is wrong. It is vexatious litigation.
We are completely within our rights to protect our
No. If that cease in this... If that cease...
completely within our rights.
But you don't let me speak out. It's unbelievable.
This is not a business rule or issue. This is a simple case of common sense.
Like Ali, Ali, I would really like people to put a timer how much you talk and how much I
think. In my judgment, they don't want to be spammed and they don't want Twitch alerts to allow any company, whether it's you or anyone else, to promote whatever the hell they're selling.
Okay, I have an ID. Let's move to the next subject. I think you have gotten enough time to make this point. Let's move to the next subject. I think that is, like, I've given you all the time and all the respect to talk about this really in depth. I think we can go to the next subject.
If we do, then I can just tell you that this is the central issue here. Because we have not reached agreement on this, it almost doesn't matter what we talk about because we're still going to be in conflict after this call. You're saying it's okay to promote gaming for good by spamming our system. You're calling it promotion, not spam. No, I think it's spam.
Raising awareness. That's how I call it.
Promotion awareness.
No, it's not promotion because I'm not making money. I'm not making money. It doesn't. Of course, it matters.
And wrong ways of doing things. Even if a charity was spamming another charity, that would be wrong. Spamming and harassment under the Can Spam Act is illegal.
But I'm not spamming.
There's like a dozen ways this is illegal, man. This has been taken to court for 15 years. Go read the case law on this. This is illegal. The spammers lose every single time.
But they
lose every single time. So if you want to try us out, we'll go that way. But every single time in 15 years I've seen this, Spammers always lose, especially when they're promoting a competing product. It doesn't even matter if it's a charity spamming another charity. Spam and harassment are not okay, especially when you don't just do it yourself, but you encourage thousands of other people to do it for you. It's sort of like the mob where, you know, the ringleader is not doing the dirty work. He's got all these minions doing his shit for him, right? That's even worse, because if you did it yourself, there would be, let's say, a certain amount of liability. If you encourage 1,000 people to do it, oh my God, that shit is beyond terrible. And I've
honestly, Ali,
people get shut down for less.
Like Ali, I'll be really honest to you. If you could with words, right, with words accuse me of anything, right, you could basically say I'm a terrorist and say like, hey, you're a terrorist, you're going to go to jail because terrorists go to jail. You're saying I'm a spammer. It's not true. So, of course, if you make these false accusations, of course you can go and you start making a logic and stuff, but that narrative doesn't work because I'm not telling people to spam.
I'm telling people videos. There's like a how to spam Twitchalerts for dummies video. There's videos that your staff has made, like, okay, when you spam people, use this video because it'll be very effective. Like, there are videos telling people to do this. There are also videos that are giving people sort of, this is what you spam streamers with.
I've never done that. I've never done that.
No, it's there. We've already captured it. Even
okay,
if you remove the video, it's there.
No, capture it. Show me. Link it to me.
Send it to you after the call.
Yes, that would be great. That would be great because I don't believe that.
I want to promote gaming for good, right? I'm on your side. I love seeing small businesses grow. I think it's good for the industry, especially because you're helping charity, right? Like,
I understand that.
I want to support you guys growing.
I want to ask something about, like, because I've listened to you.
And
I've listened to you.
Want to fight on this, I'm just telling you, you will lose. We can talk about other issues, but it won't go anywhere because we will keep fighting.
I want to talk about the cease and desist letter. Please, let me talk about the cease and desist letter. Did you read it?
Yes.
Yes. Did you read what's in there?
Yes.
It's almost all lies. You don't have any evidence. Why did you write it if saying and claiming you have evidence when you don't have evidence? Why did you do that? Even your own employees, Joko Smash, which is the video you linked on Forsen, said the cease and desist is laughable. Someone that works for you. What do you have to say about that? Your own employees are saying it, that it's laughable. So what do you have to say about that?
I mean, I think you're right with some of those things. You're right. I think the cease and desist was overly aggressive, and I'm sorry if you felt hurt.
But like, you know what they call?
Smash.
My life.
Should be back live. Was an interruption.
I'm back live, right?
We are offline.
Everything?
The stream is offline. We are back. Should be back.
Yeah, we're back.
I'm calling here.
Maybe disable screen region when you're gonna recall. Just hit him up again. Just call again.
I will quit Skype and restart. Oh, it's working now. Okay, 1 second. He went offline.
No, he maybe still popped back online.
No, he went offline, for real. Yeah, he's offline. He just went offline.
Boy, that's crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, he's back.
Okay. Calling. Okay.
Hey, sorry, call dropped. Where did I lose you?
So yeah, basically I was talking about the cease and desist and that even the your own employees thought it was one of your employees that you linked the video thought it was laughable, and what do you have to say about that? Because that is the thing, like you're putting everything to odds. It's a harassment, 1 point, while you like the cease and desist says you have evidence for me for all these other accusations. So my question is like, where is that? So that was just all a lie. It was literally, like you trying to extort me. Like I don't have another word. What else can I understand? What else explanation do I have? If you have proof of all these accusations, why just not, sue me?
So I don't know where the call dropped, but I'll try to backtrack. And I think I was talking for like 30 seconds before I realized the call was dropped. If it drops again, let me know.
Yes.
So I think, we were just very upset by a lot of what was happening. And maybe the cease and desist was issued. Maybe the cease and desist was issued in haste, and I think it wasn't very well thought out. 1 second here. My battery is running low. I'm just gonna move this computer here. There we go. Thank you. Can you still see me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, all good. Okay. So you know what, Bashir? One thing that I think, and this is, I agree with you completely on this. Something that really changed my mind about getting on this call is there was a post yesterday on Reddit that obviously got downvoted, but it was really interesting. There's some guy who said, I've been playing both Twitchalerts and Gaming for Good. I made the Reddit post, I did the Twitter spam, I did like viewboarding, and Gaming for Good didn't do any of those things. And I spammed Twitchalerts first, and they got angry, and then I spammed Gaming for Good, they got angry, and then they started fighting, right? So I thought, wait a second, could that be possible? So I went to this guy on Reddit, and you can see my responses. Can you prove what you're saying? And I gave him a random Twitter account, some random thing on Twitter that is not used, and I said, okay, can you show us that you are behind the Twitter spam this account? And that account started getting spammed within 10 minutes. And then the guy said, I'm going to go viewbot Athene because he's on air right now, and you'll see his viewers go up or down by like some number. And that started to happen. So then that made me realize that, a lot of the things, first off, they were not lies. There was circumstantial evidence. It was not concrete evidence around all these other claims. And that led me to think that, maybe you're right. Maybe those things, such as Twitter spam and viewboarding, are being done by a third party. They're not being done by us.
I want to say something about that. If what you claimed in the cease and desist was true, and you had proof, then you didn't need this third party to figure out that you don't have proof, because you would have known that to begin with, and you wouldn't have sent this letter. Because now how it sounds is you see that everything blows up because these practices backfired for once, because normally this doesn't happen. Like normally people that get these cease and desist don't say anything. So it backfires. You think about, how do we stop this collateral damage? Let's have a call. Let's bring it up. Like honestly, the cease and desist was illegal. And if what's in there was true, then all the story you're making up right now or telling wouldn't even matter, because you would have proof just as much as you said in that letter. What you're basically telling me now is that letter is just a lie, and you didn't have proof at all, and you just did it to extort me. You're basically telling me that, because right now you're saying like a third party post, just poof, all your evidence gone. If you have evidence for your claims and your accusations, then a third-party Reddit post, a random Reddit post, won't suddenly throw that all away from the table. Like, this is called vexatious litigation, and you know it really well. This is illegal. I have a stronger case to sue Vulcun than you guys have to sue me. And honestly,
you should try that then.
The difference is I spent my time not to sue people or extort people or whatever. I spent my time to do good. That's why I won't do it. I don't have time for that. I actually had even a lawyer contacting me saying like, hey, do you know you have a strong case here? But I don't care. I don't want to put you only have so much time in your life. I don't want to put my time to have a little beef here with a company that does shady stuff. I don't care about that. I just want to do good. And the reason why I'm having this call and the reason why I'm pointing this out is because the world has to know. There has to be someone taking a stance against these things, because these things happen more than often and they shouldn't happen at all. So my question is very direct. You saw the cease and desist. Why did you send it? Why did you lie about the proof? Why did you lie about what's in there? What did you want to achieve with that? That's my question.
So when people get upset at each other, right? When people get into an argument, let's say boyfriend, girlfriend, sometimes they say things that are true mixed with some extra things thrown in there. And this happens all the time with cease and desists. The central thing that we have an issue with is the spam and harassment that we've talked about.
I want to say something about that.
Yes,
I will let you talk. I will let you talk.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That thing we do have proof on, and there's 15 years of case law on this, that if we went to court with just that thing, spammers always lose, right? The other things were circumstantial, and I'm happy to admit it. I'm happy to admit that all of those other things were circumstantial, and I don't really care about them. I'm happy to admit my mistake and say that they were circumstantial, and maybe they shouldn't have been in there. But the central issue is still there. We have evidence on it, and I believe we have enough evidence for a simple, clear, easy sort of judgment in any court in any country around the world. The other issues, don't care about. I mean, I think.
By the way, I want to say something.
Shouldn't have been in there. They shouldn't
normally
have been the central issue.
Indeed, I agree with that. I agree they shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
I agree they shouldn't.
First thing we agree on.
And honestly, your lawyer would have told you the same.
Good.
That's the difference. When you have a big fight, you go to the lawyer, and the lawyer that writes this cease and desist actually looks at the situation and goes like, hey, wait, what are you writing there? So my question is, did even a lawyer write that cease and desist? Because every single lawyer that contacted me say like, there's no way a lawyer wrote this. So my question is, did the lawyer even write that cease and desist? Because to me, it just looks like flat out bullying.
Look.
Did a lawyer write the cease and desist is my question.
No, I wrote it, and I should have had a lawyer write it. That's why it's because I was upset, man. I mean, people were getting harassed, streamers were getting harassed, and employees were getting harassed. So
your answer to that is vexatious litigation.
No, it's not vexatious, man.
You just admitted it.
Well, I'm just
like I didn't admit. No, wait. Like Ali, wait.
All of those things. We'll drop all of those things. We'll agree with you. And we'll drop everything else. But the central issue is something we still disagree on, and we're still going to have conflict about it because...
Ali, let me tell you something. Ali. I didn't admit spamming you guys. You admitted in vexatious litigation. Now tell me, from a lawyer's perspective, who has the strongest case?
It is not
vexatious. Get your lawyer right now. Get your lawyer. You fake a cease and desist letter to try and extort me in shutting up. And you're admitting it right now in front of thousands of people. And then you're trying to put words in my mouth saying that I'm spamming you guys. Who has the strongest case? Go talk to your lawyer about it. And I hope, and on top of that, I also want to say something else. Like, if investors of Vulcun sees this call and sees that you write a cease and desist in this vexatious litigation, if I was an investor, I would just take away my money from the company. Because this is a big fuck up. This is not a small one. And you're the CEO of the company. You should take responsibility for this. Just like an employee that would do the same, just like with Chrono, you suspended him. You should take responsibility for this decision to write a cease and desist that aggressive to me and even admit it in front of thousands of people. You wrote it yourself just to try and extort me. As a CEO of a company, you should take.
You should take. Say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I did not say that.
You didn't say what? You said you wrote it. No. You said you wrote it. Are you a lawyer?
I said I sent it. Yeah, I wrote it. And
are you a lawyer? Is my question.
I said that the central claim on that is still correct. We have evidence for it, and we will pursue it.
My question is, are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
And your lawyers will tell you this, Bashir.
No, I don't need lawyers. I don't need lawyers. My question is, are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer, and you don't need a lawyer to sign a cease and desist. Anyone can sign a cease and desist. You need a lawyer to represent you in litigation. So if it comes to that, we'll have lawyers, as I'm sure you will, right? Both sides will have lawyers. You don't need a lawyer to send a letter to another company.
Do you really think I'm gonna get into a lawsuit fight with you guys?
If you don't,
it doesn't work like that. Like honestly,
and harassment has to stop.
No, I'm not spamming and I'm not spamming.
I've agreed with you, Bashir, on a bunch of things, and I've said that the evidence is circumstantial. I'm not saying there's no evidence. I'm just saying the evidence is on some of those other things is circumstantial. And as we went through the process, your arguments convinced me. Some of your users convinced me. And
I'm afraid the backlash convinced you.
Look, we've talked about your issue, and I've actually agreed with you on your issue, right? So, I mean, you should at least throw me a bone here. You should say, thank you, Ali. You should be respectful to me as I am being to you.
Are you serious? You sent a cease and desist to threaten me and extort me, and because you admit that, I have to be, thank you. Are you serious?
I'm not the one doing wrong things here.
You're not the one doing wrong. Did you read the cease and desist? Did you read the letter?
Of course, I read it before.
Yeah, you wrote it. So basically, you're actually admitting that you are trying to extort me.
Sort of spamming our users, causing damages, hurting our business, spamming streamers, spamming employees, telling your users to do that, and you're saying
I'm not
for sending a simple letter.
That's
insane. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Ask the viewers. Do you have the chat open?
And any court and any lawyer will tell you that spammers always lose, harassment always loses. Especially
Ali, I'm not asking people to
make me at fault. We're just trying to defend our position. We're trying to defend streamers who really have no say in this, right?
First of all, Ali,
get spammed.
Ali.
So that's the issue here.
Let me tell you something, Ali.
Defend our position.
Let me tell you something, Ali.
And don't do this, or we will continue fighting. And you're saying
I'm not telling.
Makes no sense.
I'm not telling.
Makes no sense. This is categorically illegal, and we will fight it.
It's actually funny.
Maybe look.
We decided to go over that subject.
To solve this problem, but it sounds like you don't want to solve this problem. We've
What?
tried for an hour. I've given you 30 minutes to talk about your issues, and it sounds like you have no intention of solving this. You only want to fight, and you want to say that spamming is okay. You're calling it promotion. You're calling it awareness. I call it spam. We can agree to disagree on that, and we will.
You know the difference between me and you. You know the difference between me and you?
We are not wrong, and I am not going to stop trying to protect streamers. I'm not going to stop trying to protect our staff and employees because they trust us with their streaming. They trust us to protect them and their service, their money, infrastructure. I'm not going to do it, man. So I came on this call to help you. I even offered to make a donation if we could figure out those differences. And I said, look, Bashir, there's just one issue which we need to agree on. And if we do, I will agree with you on most other things.
I agree with you.
Right?
I agree with you.
But you're not even saying you're going to stop it or change anything.
I agree with you. I should not. Ali, I agree. I agree. I agree.
This is making me
Ali, I agree.
I came on this call.
I'm agreeing with you. Ali, I agree.
No, but you're not.
Yes, I agree with you. I should not spam your users. I should not spam your users.
You are screwing up this call because I came in a really friendly way. Rewind, go back an hour, and I said, look, let's leave. Let's not get emotional. I'm here to help you. This is my background. I'm gonna support you guys. I'm gonna make a big donation to your charity. I'm talking about Gaming for Good, which is also indirectly sort of raising awareness for you. And I am fully supportive of you growing your business and raising awareness for Gaming for Good. I just said you just have to do it in a slightly different way. And even on that, you're giving me shit for half an hour. You're saying I'm not going to change how I'm going to keep spamming, telling my users.
No,
It
that's
just
not
makes
true.
no sense to me, man.
That's not
If you
true.
wanna, look,
But that's not true. I agree. People should
if
not
you
spam.
want to-
People
you don't
should
want
not
to
spam.
agree,
That's true.
I'm gonna say, look.
I agree with you.
we
Like
tried to
Ali,
be
I
friends.
agree.
We tried to be friends. I made a good faith effort to come on this call, and I explained our issues. I agreed with you on a lot of other things, and you were happy about it. But the central issue is if we don't get disagreement right here and now, I don't think there's any point towards us talking even one more minute. That is it. So
I think that's
need a response
disrespectful.
from you
I think that's
right here
disrespectful.
in
I think
just
that's disrespectful.
if you don't think it's working, that's fine. We
I
can
think
agree
that's
with-
disrespectful. I put all the time in explaining this issue, and now that you keep dramming over it, I agree with you. We shouldn't spam users. Definitely, no one should. We shouldn't harass. You're putting words in my mouth. I agree with you.
It's not a principle that is in question. It is your videos that tell people to spam and harass streamers that are in question, right?
I
So
tell people to
if you
support the
can-
gaming community and donate to them.
if you can commit to not doing that, then we're good. We can move forward, talk about the next thing. But if you cannot commit to not spamming users, then I think we end this call right now. There's no point to talking anymore or any further.
I can commit to my users not spamming people to the extent that I have the ability to tell them. That's it. Because they have to make, like if users start doing stuff on their own, I don't have them under control. It's not because users start hacking your, Twitch accounts that I'm the one telling them. Like that's the problem. Every time when something happens, it's only me. I'm not an evil person. I don't want people to spam.
You're a good guy, man.
I want to promote, I want people to help the gaming
like-
community.
I really like you. I like what you do, and again, I want to support your charitable efforts. I think it's really good, and you guys are bringing a lot of innovative features to the entire industry. You're doing things that nobody else is doing. I love it. I think it's great.
Like, I think what you did at the start was really good. You said, put you in your feet. Like, I try to look at it from your eyes. And I'm asking, try to look at it from my eyes. If you have the censorship going on, you have Chrono in the chat spamming view bots engaged, you have last month, like a lawsuit saying that you guys have a freaking, like a botnet. What am I supposed to think? If you have all these shady things, like that, you even had to stop the sports, like the fantasy sports thing because it was illegal. If you have all these things, and then you have you writing a cease and desist, like what would you think? I'm just trying to do good. I'm just trying to raise money. What would you do?
Okay.
What would you think? That is
I'll
my
put
question
myself
to
in your
you.
shoes. I will
Yes.
put myself in your shoes. I
Yes.
think it's nice of you to ask that. By the way, the fantasy sports thing was not illegal. DraftKings and FanDuel are, huge companies, and they're still operating.
No, like
that
there
is
was.
still, I mean, that's a different discussion. We can talk for like a week about it because I've gone.
Well, that
through
was
process.
that was the words of Vulcun,
But
by
anyway,
the way,
so
saying
let
that
me,
was.
Let me put myself in your shoes, right? If I was helping to promote gaming for good and raise awareness, here is what I would do and what I would not do. I would talk to my, staff as well as my users and say, hey guys, what is the best way to promote this? Let's think of creative ideas. Let's do a charity drive. That's a great way to raise awareness. Let's do promotions. Let's do an event. Let's do an online AMA. Let's go to a streamer party and talk about it. Let's go to streamers chat. Let's go and email them. Let's go try to reach out to them and talk to them. That is what I would do if I was in your shoes. What I would not do is say, hey guys, there's other streaming platforms that are bigger than us. Let's go use those platforms and try to contact those streamers through donations and spam gaming for good through those platforms. Because if I was you, right, I know from 15 years of business and how this goes down legally that is not okay, that would be considered spam and harassment, and it would be especially by a competitor. So that is what I would not do. And that's the only thing we're saying here is you can do everything else, but you can't do that. And you can't ask your users to do that by giving them how-to videos either on YouTube or live stream.
I do understand what you say there, and I will take that back with me, and I will see to which extent that what you're saying here, because if that is really true, to the extent that us even telling people to raise awareness and to be respectful, if that is against the law, then we will stop doing that. I can tell you that. I will check that. I will discuss it here. I will even look into it. I might even reach out to Twitch and ask these questions. Because that is the main thing. I want to make sure that what you're saying is true. If that is true and I'm not allowed to do so, I will not do it. Because I don't want to break the law, first of all. Secondly, when I said put you in my shoes, I'm saying like, what would you do in terms of like when your Avenger project gets, you know, completely like nobody shows, like a lot of people don't show up because they say you're a view botter. And we're getting spam tweeted, and all these streamers are getting spam tweeted. Like, what would you think with all this information? Would you think like, Athene is doing it? Am I doing it? Or would you think like, after even the chrono conversations and everything with viewbots engaged, who would you think is behind it? That's my question to you about around all this drama. As a complete, what would you think with what you read, what you've seen, all these allegations, all these things? What would you think as an outsider? That's my question. Because honestly, when I was talking to Keemstar yesterday, I even said like, I don't know, I don't have proof. He said like, you don't have to be Alex Jones to put the dots together. And I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. But what I'm asking you is honestly, what would you think as an outsider when you see all this unfold right in front of you? What would you think?
That's a great question. So if I was in your shoes, the more I've, the last few days I think have been very stressful for both of us. The more I've sort of gone through the arguments, it seems like your channel was view botted, but it just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say who was behind it, right?
Is it possible, like just for the sake of thought experiment, is it possible that Chrono was behind it? Is that possible?
No. Because
so you know
the guy, just because like I work with him.
Because you know the guy.
He's not behind it.
So did you know that he called Casey Tron a dumb whore? Because that's also something I would never see him do. If I would not.
He did that. He did that a year ago, and he was reprimanded and he was suspended and.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying, like, how do you know that? How do you know for sure?
Bringing this up. Look,
but the thing is, like,
how? Apologized for it.
But the thing is, like, how do you? But my question is,
I mean,
how do you know?
Like 3 times just on.
Yeah, but I understand.
I'm
just saying. I'm just saying. How do you know for sure? How do you know for sure?
Look, I mean, I'm not. You can't hold me personally responsible for something that Chrono did over 1 year ago. Like, this is before Chrono even started working on Streampro.
Like, Ali,
acquired them,
I'm just trying to put you in my position. I'm trying to put you in my position. And I'm just saying, like, how do you know for sure? Because he's been on my chat and spamming view bots engaged and say, her channel is being view botted, smiley face and stuff. What would you think? And how can you say for sure that he wouldn't be view botting? I'm not saying that like it's 100%, even if it's a small chance.
Because I sit next to him. I see everything that's happening on his computer screen. Like, he's while all of this was happening, he's like sitting right next to me.
So he was next to you spamming view bots engaged, and you just look at him spamming that and go like, good job, Chrono.
Like, he's not view botting. And those comments
you saw him spam?
For it, but hold on. So
wait, did you see him spam? Did you see him spam views bot engaged? My question: did you see him spam view bots engaged in my chat and be active like that? Did you see that?
I don't see every single comment that he makes everywhere online, but if he made a mistake. Look, he made a mistake.
Because that is slander and harassment to me.
He was a staff member. He made a mistake. We reprimanded him for it. We suspended him for it. We apologized publicly again and again for it. I'm doing it again right now. What he did was wrong. Shouldn't have been done, and it was.
I want to say something.
On behalf of us.
You apologized for the Casey Tron stuff. Do you apologize for him spamming viewbot in my chat?
Whatever he did was wrong, and yes, he should not have done it. Yes.
Do you apologize for spamming viewbot in my chat?
Yes.
And would you consider that as slander and harassment, being in my chat and saying these things?
He was acting as an.
No, I'm talking about you.
I didn't tell him to do that.
But I'm talking about you.
Look.
You also came to my chat and said it.
Hold on, Bashir. The difference here is very important. Here, there's one guy from our side who's saying things he shouldn't have and coming to your chat and calling you a viewer, like shouldn't have been done.
You did it as well, by the way.
We reprimanded him for it. The difference is you are actually making videos encouraging thousands of people to do it. I'm not making videos saying, hey guys, you know, I'm not saying you should do this, but please go and spam gaming for good.
But
I'm
like,
not
like
doing that. You are.
I keep asking.
You have
I keep
public-
asking you to put yourself in my position, and you keep bringing that up. Like, I'm just saying, like, if the CEO of a company goes to my chat and spams, "Oh, this is a viewbot scam," or "viewbot GG," like what am I supposed to do? This is you in my chat, and now you're saying the viewbot is not us. So my question to you is, if you apologize for Chrono calling Caseytron a whore, or for Chrono coming to my chat and viewbotting me, why don't you apologize for saying, like, I came to your chat and said that? Because honestly, if you go to a chat and spam that stuff, other people start copying that. Other people, like, it really destroys my stream. A big reason why I quit streaming a few weeks ago. I quit streaming. Do you know how much money I raised a day for charity? Around $500. I had to quit. And these comments contribute to me quitting. So my question to you is, why don't you just say, like, hey, I'm sorry? And if you say, are you sorry?
Yeah.
So when you say, like, you're suspending Chrono for his behavior, right? He has to take responsibility. Why aren't you taking responsibility for that? That's my question.
Because it was, you know, sorry, those things should not have happened.
So for you, a sorry is enough, but for Chrono, he has to be suspended.
You know, his actions were more severe, and your actions are 100 times more severe, Athene. You should just, you know, and the severity of those actions is what we're talking about, is one comment from one person many weeks ago versus putting out videos that encourage thousands of people to act.
Ali, you wrote a cease and desist to me that is so aggressive that gave me a sleepless night. And you're saying that's not
for 3 nights as well, man.
We're
both under a lot of stress. And that's why we're on this call. And look, I mean, I don't want to start fighting again.
No, but I'm not trying to fight. You're rallying, forcing boys to rally against me. Like that, it's slandering. What is happening is slandering and harassment towards me. And you're using two different, like, what is it, measurements. You're seeing the things from your side and saying, oh, these guys are harassing people. I'm not telling people to go harassing. And honestly, what I take from this call, listen, I'm going to take this from your call. Like, honestly, Ali, I'll be honest. I will take this down. I will discuss this. And if I see that this is not legal, I will stop doing it. Okay, did you hear that? I will stop doing it. I will look into it and I will check it out. My question, I will do that. So it's not like I'm not hearing anything. But at the same time, what is important is for you to also see what is going on and to take note and say, like, yeah, this is slander and harassment towards me. This cease and desist is slander and harassment. Going to the Forsen Reddit and rally these people, like you're spreading lies about me. I'm not spreading lies.
Oh, you are. This whole thing started. Okay, so let's go back to the spreading lies issue, and we will fight this. Which was the second thing I wanted to talk about today. Is this whole thing? We didn't start it. You started it, right? If you go back to your YouTube channel, you posted a video about several videos about Twitchalerts. I think it was maybe 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 6 weeks ago. I don't remember, but somewhere in that time frame. That's what started this whole thing. And I consider those factually incorrect, factually incomplete, and spreading lies, not just to one person, but to an entire YouTube channel. Like, you have a big channel, 700,000 something subscribers. And I consider that lies and spreading misinformation, right? So
okay, what lie did I spread? Just to be clear, what lie did I spread?
Okay, so let's take an example of the 1%. Right? Your video said that you started gaming for good because Twitchalerts suddenly started taking 1% without informing people, and you were surprised by it, and you didn't like it, and you started gaming for good. Right? I'm paraphrasing a little bit here, but obviously it was a much longer video.
Yes.
It was a longer video. It was more detailed.
No, it is true. Like I fully agree with what you said. I didn't get contacted about the 1%. Suddenly I was streaming, and 1% was going to Twitchalerts, just as a lot of other streamers have been very vocal about on the internet. Yes, what was the lie?
Some have. And
yes,
so
what is the lie about that?
So it is factually incorrect, and so
what is,
we know your perspective on it, right? So may I share my perspective on that video? Just as
So yeah, I just want to say, what is the fact that is incorrect?
What
Because
the
if a
fact-
bank,
fact-
because
okay.
what,
Here's
because
the
if a
fact.
bank takes, if a
Here's
bank
the
takes
fact.
1% and
Here's the
tweets it
fact.
out,
There is a fact that is incorrect, and
Okay.
it is misleading, and it is incomplete. So your video says that you were surprised. True. Some other streamers were also surprised. They were in fact even upset. That is true. What is incorrect, factually incorrect, is saying that we did nothing. We didn't really inform people when we actually tried to inform people, right? We put a blog, we put 3 Twitter posts. If you go back to the Reddit post, I have links to all of these. You can go click through, verify. We tried to inform people. We put information out, but you know, I mean, we have hundreds
okay,
of
that is
thousands.
great.
So hold on.
Like-
This is our
like-
perspective. Let me finish, please. So we tried to do it. Your video says we didn't inform people at all, but what you should have said was, Twitchalerts did these 4 things or 5 things to inform people. We feel, as Gaming for Good, that it wasn't enough, and we were surprised. Some other streamers were surprised. That would have been factually correct. But what your video said was, you know, they didn't inform people, and we were surprised. We hated it. We don't want to pay the extra fees. We started Gaming for Good. That is factually incomplete.
Okay, I want to ask you now a question, right? Let's say you put your you put your money on a bank, right? And suddenly from one day to another, you get a notification 1% from your earnings are going away. You go like, how is that? You don't know what's happening. Then afterwards, when you bring it up, the bank says, hey, we send it out tweets. And when you went to our website, very small, all the way underneath, it says we were taking 1% cut. How would you react as a customer of that bank? That's my question.
Look, the bank, as long as they put out some notification, legally did the right thing. Now, the banks have millions of customers. We have hundreds of thousands of streamers.
I want to say something about that.
Hold on. I'm just responding to the question you asked. No matter what we do, I can like physically try to call people up, but they are not like, even if I try to call like 200,000-300,000 streamers, half of them are going to go to voicemail. Even if we email everybody, there's still going to be like, you know, 1,000 streamers that will not see everything in time, and they will be surprised and pissed off. So we did everything right, and we tried to notify people in a good faith effort, and I have the links on Reddit. It's there, it's public. It is factually incorrect for you to say, it is slanderous and defamation for you to say that we did nothing, we didn't even notify people. It is incorrect. So
I didn't know about
that part is factually incomplete. It just is. We notified people. You didn't talk about it in your video.
The way like tweets are not, but like Ali,
they weren't enough.
but Ali,
factually correct.
Ali, like sending out a tweet and putting it on a blog post are not, and I'm saying are not informing the view.
You want me to like take off my shirt and do the Zona dance so that every person on the internet sees it? Like, what do you want?
You should. I think at least what you should have done is send an email out to everyone, at least, and have them allow the ability to, and say like, let me tell you, Ali. Let me tell you, Ali, what I would have done. I would say in 2 weeks we are starting to take a 1% cut. Please feel free to opt out if you don't feel like this is right. But let me honest, when you want to use the legal term in your terms of service, it says you can change your fees whenever you want. So legally, you could tomorrow
say the same thing, man. Your
What?
terms of service, read them. They say the same thing. You can charge whatever you want as well. This is like standard.
No, but what I'm just saying, but what I'm just, but the reason why I'm saying this is because it's one thing to say like, oh, like it's about the way you put it into practice. If you take 50%,
we provided the notifications, and I think all this much.
So why is there such an outrage about it?
There's no, I mean, there
was an
people are
outrage,
upset, obviously, but
honestly,
most streamers are not. They're still using our service, and ever since you've been mudslinging, you've been losing market share. You're just, cut the crap, man. Streamers hate it. The few that use our Gaming for Good are actually leaving. We see that in the market share data. I'm happy to release it after the call if you want.
I don't
streamers
mind,
actually don't like this drama, man. This
like, but
mudslinging it's bad for Gaming for Good.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the drama either. But I want to say something about this 1% cut. Like when one guy was saying like, "Hey, what is going on?" You guys just responded with tweets extremely aggressively, saying like, "Oh, we'll just shut down your account. Like here is 6 cents. Like and you won't be able to use Twitchalerts." The way all this stuff is being handled is very unprofessional, and that's the problem. And that is why there is an outcry. And you have to be very aware, like last year, there was not even a solid like competitor that you could just, switch to. Because I tell you, I guarantee you, if that was there, everybody would have switched. And that's why I started gaming for good. So like, it's just very...
I respect that. Look, I mean, I respect...
Like, I'm just saying.
I respect your decision to start whatever you want. I respect your free speech. You can talk about anything you want. That's totally cool. Last year, Twitchalerts was not part of Vulcun. And if they were aggressive in responding to a particular streamer, maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe they should have been more kind and peaceful and explained. That was before I was involved. Maybe they shouldn't have been that aggressive. But the bottom line is, look, we notified people through multiple channels, multiple times. We did not try to hide it. Obviously, there's some people who will not see it in time, and they'll be surprised, and obviously a few of them will be upset. That always happens when policies get changed. And right now you're at about 1% market share. It's been going down over the last few weeks. As long as you keep doing this drama, it's not good for you, it's not good for us. Competitive wise, streamers will just hate both these services, right? They'll be like, okay, I'm done with this drama, and they'll go somewhere else.
But like what
I think we should both try to solve this, right?
But Ali, what you have to understand to me, I don't have this call to have a bigger market share on gaming for good. I couldn't care less. I'm not making any profit out of it. The reason why I'm having this call with you is because you guys have been doing very unprofessional and borderline and if not illegal stuff to me. That's it. That's why I'm having this call. I'm not trying to get a bigger market share. I couldn't care less about it. Like, the reason why I'm having this call is because of this...
That's the same reason why I'm here, man. I couldn't care less either. I'm just here because, we've unfortunately gotten into a conflict. And I'm here because I want to be honest. And hold on, my computer is just frozen. Let me try to fix it. Stupid auto update. I'm here for the same reason, man. Look, I don't really care either. I'm just here because I want to be completely honest, open, and try to resolve this with you, because this is a waste of time for both of us. It's like you said, life is so short, and what we should just focus on building cool things that people love. We shouldn't be focused on mudslinging and fighting. And I really, I really want to move past this. I just need a commitment from you that these things won't happen. And
I will talk here, and I will talk with Twitch about it.
If you look, you can make as many videos as you want, right? It's free speech, it's the internet. We're totally supportive of it. If you see something that you don't like, you should make a video about it. But all I'm asking is that in the future, if you do make videos, they should be factually correct, and they should report the entire picture. Right, so they shouldn't.
Yes, definitely, I agree with that.
One part of it, right? So,
I agree 100% with that.
That's the issue. Like the 30%, we can talk about the 30% video as well.
Okay.
Is that was also factually incomplete from my perspective. I think from your perspective, maybe you did not know the whole picture. But from my perspective, what happened was that there was a feature we were working on. It was unreleased, and we still haven't released it fully to anyone. We were testing it with a few streamers. And right now we're free. We don't make any money from any of these things we do. So, and we have bills to pay. You see this office behind you. We have rent. The servers are expensive. Internet is. We have bills to pay, man. Just like you, right? We're a small business. And so we thought about taking a fee. And one of the numbers we talked about was 30%. And one of our people just posted it online. But it was discussion only. We never actually did it. There is not a single streamer in the world anywhere that got charged this fee. Transaction logs can prove it. You can go talk to any streamer you want. Nobody actually got charged anything. In fact, we were giving away an extra 1% through our payday program, right? Nobody got charged anything. So I think that video that you made led a lot of people to question, like, hey, is Twitchalerts going to take like a big fee? That sounds like a big fee.
Why did you take 30% to begin with?
We did not. We never took it.
No, but why did you put it in?
We thought about it, but the process of building new products, and you know this, Bashir, right?
But why was it in there when you launched it to test?
It was not.
That's my
question.
question.
Never there. It was talked about. It was never ever implemented. And had you asked us about it before making the video, I would have told you. And I'm glad.
But what about the tweets of your own employees saying that?
Look, we talked about it. We were and that's what the tweet shows. We were thinking about it, but we decided not to do it because the community told us, streamers told us that it was ridiculous and it was too high. So we didn't do it.
Yes, and I want to say something about that, Ali.
We
Why
did
did
not
you
do it. So I
why
just
did you
want to
Yeah, but I
never-
want to say I want to be very honest here. Why did you wait for the community to tell you to not implement it before removing it when you in November, or was it December, stated that you will guys not take a cut ever? Why even try? Is my question.
We will never take a cut on donations, and that's what we committed to in December, and it has
Okay,
always
so
been
it's
true,
playing
right?
it's playing with words now.
These extra-
It's like
no,
you're
no, no,
not
no.
you're not taking a cut from
Because-
donations, but you're taking a cut from gold that people pay for and then donate that gold. So that way, it's all fine. It's like
No,
the
we
skins
never released
betting.
the feature.
It's fine
Never-
to gamble skins for children when they buy gold first and then spend that gold. But if it's real money, then it doesn't work. While if you just look at it for what it is, it's the same thing. You just put something in between.
We didn't do it. I mean, all I'm saying is we talked about it. We never did it, and that's important. The difference is very, very important. And you saying that we did it is a lie. It is factually incorrect. It is misleading. It is slander. It is defamation, and it is factually incorrect. We never
Like,
actually did it. We just talked about it, and I admit it. We talked about it. We discussed it with a couple of streamers. They said it's not good. We don't want to do it, and we said, okay, you are right. And it's going to be free. We're not even going to charge 1% or anything. All of these new features are going to be free, and we never actually did it. And this whole feature actually got never has been implemented. So no streamer was ever charged anything. That's important. Fact number one. Fact number two, we talked about it, but we never did it. Fact number three, this feature wasn't even released. So your video says this feature was released. People were charged. It is factually incorrect. It is a lie. You did not check your facts before posting the video, and therefore you're liable for it, right? So all I'm asking, this is the second thing I'm asking, is before you post new videos, and again, I'm not saying you can't post videos. Post as many videos as you want, just check your facts. Call me first and say, hey, Ali, I'm releasing this video. It has this thing in it. Is this true or not true? And I will tell you.
Okay, so I have to tell you what videos, like if I put a video, I have to tell you, like, is this factual correct, right?
I would appreciate it if you ask me, but you don't
I'll
have
ask
to.
you straight away now. My next video, I want to talk about running Fred. Is the article in, what is it, the Federal Trade Commission, is that true? Or is that a lie?
Yes,
It is
no,
true.
it's true. It's
So I
true.
can just report on that and explain everything very much in depth.
You
What
can,
happened there?
as long as it is factually correct.
I will do that. That's the first thing I will do. I will talk about it and I will explain it. Like there was another thing I wanted to talk
So
about.
to be sure, if you misreport it, I will have an issue with it, and we're going to be in conflict again.
Don't
But
worry.
whatever you report it should be factually correct. Just get your facts right. It's not a botnet. It was a privacy issue that was fixed. So any video you post, that's fine. You should.
Like honestly, like
But
I don't
be
agree with
correct,
that.
man.
It is
don't lie about things, right? Just
It is
check
a
your
bot-
facts. It's like
like-
a reporter, right? Like
but
if a
Ali,
reporter-
you're
reporter
saying
the story. They check both sides. They fact check before they put it out, because if they're not, their newspaper becomes liable.
like Ali.
So
I want to
fact
say something.
check
Ali, I
before
want
you
to say
post
something
anything,
about
right?
that. Like you're saying that you didn't have access to 200,000 computers that could what is it? What's the word? Access computers and make them like stuff. And like 1 second, says they had control over 200,000 computers. That's not what you call a botnet. Because if in my book that is a botnet, you guys installed software that people didn't agree on, you reinstalled it when they deleted it. What you guys did there is so illegal. I don't even know what to say about that. You buy it running Fred, and then you turned it into an application to have access and take control and sell likes and all this crazy stuff. If people read about that, it's so shady. It's so shady. Like I can't even make that up. When I heard about it, I couldn't believe it. So you're saying that it's not true. It's not a botnet. It can't act as a botnet.
No,
That's what
it
you're
can't.
saying.
And that's any engineer will tell you. What is true is there was a privacy issue. What is not true is, and talk to an engineer about this. I'm sure you have some good engineers on your team. Is Chrome extensions can't be made to do those things. Like you can't change the purpose of a Chrome extension even if you buy it or borrow it or whatever. Because the user has to accept all of the changes. There's like a permissions layer in Chrome And you should investigate this thoroughly before you put out the video, because if it's wrong, I will have issues with it, and we will have issues with it, and we will bring it up in legal proceedings. So just research it very, very thoroughly. There are technical things that you absolutely cannot do, and because of that, it's not a botnet. It was a privacy issue. We worked it out with the FTC. There were no fines, and they just said do a better job in the future. Agree to these things, and that was put behind us.
I will just report on what's in that in that article that is on the
everything
FTC.
Look,
but you have to understand that these things really make you guys look very dodgy.
Look, this happened many years ago. It's not recent, there are it was a privacy issue, and we worked it out and we moved past it. The big issue, dude, is the spam and the harassment and the misleading videos that you've done, and your face is on them, and you're shitting on Twitchalerts, and that's the recent issue that we are here to talk about.
I will talk about. I will look into that. Like if me talking about it and saying people to spread awareness and stuff, if that makes us legally liable, if that makes me legally liable, I will,
It does.
I will look into that.
You know what? You know what else is true? Bashir? You are already legally liable. So even if you are on your best behavior from this point forward, the things that you have done in the past are already legally liable enough to really hurt you if this does go the legal route, even if you change your behavior going forward. So if you continue to attack us on random things that are unrelated to our issue between us today, and if you keep going down that route, just the things.
So even if it's not, so even if
the things you have done in the past, you remain liable for forever in the future.
Yes, I want to say something though.
Even if your behavior is great in the future, you stop harassing our streamers, those issues will still be open. I'm just saying that.
I just also want to say that you can blackmail me, just so you know. Like, it does the opposite when you do that, when you try that with me. Because I'm just all about openness and transparency. If these things were wrong,
man, that's why I'm here.
Because this comes across really wrong to say these kind of things like, hey, you can't start opening the cans of worms and the dirty laundry because we got something on you. You have nothing on me. Like the reason why you have nothing on me is because everything I do it with the right intentions. My goal is not to go around.
What we have on you is what you did last week and the week before and the week before that.
Yeah, and what I have on you is vexatious litigation. Like,
no, it's not
and not just that.
You admitted right now that you don't know if those things are illegal. You're going to go back and check. You committed
I will,
right?
I will.
You're going to go back and check. And I'm telling you, those things are illegal.
That.
You are at fault. And
like,
that's
honestly, I would be surprised.
You are encouraging
is it illegal,
thousands of users to create a botnet and spam on your behalf for whatever new service.
No, not the spamming. Like the video.
They are spamming and they are harassing, and that's why we're here.
Let me quickly check here.
Those issues,
is it illegal?
Are
what we have done in the videos to tell people to raise awareness around gaming for good?
With those issues.
To my knowledge, but maybe we have to look.
You just did it last week, man, and the week before, and the week before that, right? So these things just happen.
I cannot imagine how it would be illegal, but I'm not a lawyer.
We should look into that. Because for me, I have a hard time to believe telling people to raise awareness and support the gaming community if that's illegal. I have a hard time believing that.
Raising awareness is not illegal. The way you're doing it is illegal.
Yeah, the way I'm doing it, like just telling people like, hey, promote the gaming community, help them out, donate to these people. You guys can donate these videos. Like, if that is illegal, then, we will definitely look into that, because I didn't know that would be illegal at all. Like, I have a hard time imagining that. What I do know, though, I know. Like what I do know, though, that what you guys have been doing is slander and harassment towards me. Like, I know that. And you guys have been spamming, and you guys have been sending this cease and desist. So it's not a situation where, you guys have something on me and I have something on you guys. It's just like in this situation, you guys are the aggressor, not me. I'm just trying to do good. No, we're not.
I mean, dude, I have nothing to do with you. I don't even care who you are, what you're doing.
But
I didn't even know about you. Like,
your own.
I mean, I know you're pretty popular, but I didn't even know about you until this mudslinging started, right?
But like the thing is, like your employees
doing all of the YouTube videos, and maybe the Reddit or the Twitter stuff spam. I don't know. Maybe we can leave that out of it. But you yourself have made videos and you started the mudslinging. It's your face on there, and you started doing these things, and that's how this whole thing got started.
No,
and
I don't
you
agree
are
with
liable
that.
for it.
I don't agree with that.
And I need a firm commitment from you on both those issues, that if you make videos in the future, they will be factually correct, they will be factually complete, and you will really check everything and research everything before you put something. And
I always do that, by the way.
on live stream and videos,
yes.
you will not tell your users to spam or harass either our investors, our employees, or our streamers.
I will not do that.
Because those two
Yes.
things, if they happen, we are going after you, and we are not going to back down. And I swear I'm going to take this to the ends of the earth, and I'm going to fight you, because I am going to always protect our streamers, because they trust us to do a service and to do
I
it
agree
correct.
with you.
Which
I
will do
agree
this
with
as
you.
well, man. If you were doing
Like-
this directly with
like,
Twitch, they
honestly-
would react the same way.
Honestly,
Right?
Ali,
I swear to you, I will not back down, and I'm going to fight this, and I will make sure that the damage that is caused, you are held responsible and held accountable for the damage that is already done. There's
I
nothing
agree.
to change the damage that is already done.
I
And
agree with
so,
you.
Going
agree with
forward,
you.
if you want to keep sort of slandering us and accusing us, I mean, I think we're going to stay in conflict. So the choice is yours, and I think I'm going to let you come back to me and say, can you, actually, no, we should do it right now, can you commit on those 2 points to doing a better job going forward? And if you can, then, we can think about sort of a truce here.
Well, like, honestly, like I said, I've never told my viewers to harass and spam you guys, and
Well,
I will
you
never
have.
do so.
You have. I mean,
but
I can send you the videos right after the call. You have. There's like 6 videos. Not 1, not 2. I mean, there's so many videos, man. I can send you a highlights reel. If you want to make it easier for you to watch, I'll send you a 2-minute highlight reel after the call. And you can show it on stream. You can discuss it with your viewers. It's there. It happened. That's why we're upset, man. I mean, you're 1% market share. Why would I even think about you? Really, there's like 6 other competitors that are bigger than you. Why would I even think about you? This is not worth my time of day to come here. The reason I'm here is because shit happened, and it pissed me off, and I will not let anyone do shit to my streamers and my customers and my employees.
first of all, these streamers are not yours, by the way. They're not
they
yours.
use our
Nobody
service, of
owns.
course. Nobody
They're not
uses our
owned
service.
by anyone, and that's also why you cannot
use our
decide.
service, and they trust
Yes.
us to do their job.
And that's why you can also not decide for them what they can see and what they can't see, and censor videos and censor
not
messages that
censoring
you
them.
guys not you
We're
you
not
are
cens-
you
We're-
are
we're
censoring
saying spam
messages.
is unacceptable.
So
And
using the word
definition-
Athene,
your
using the
definition-
word
Your definition of spam is self-serving because you're promoting yourself.
Like, I see-
think a third party should judge this. Like, is promoting gaming for good on a competitor's channel to a streamer who's not expecting it spam or not spam? That's the central question here, right?
Like,
and you
is-
said that you were going to go back. You already said yes, but now
yes,
you're
I
sort of
will. No,
fighting
no, no,
about
no,
it.
no.
Go
I'm
research
not.
the issue.
I will talk about
And I'm
it.
sure
I will
the
talk
more
about
you
it.
research it, the more people will tell you that this will get you into trouble. So don't fight us on this, man. Just give me a yes or no, and we can move on. Do you commit to doing better on these 2 things or not?
Well, I will look into that. Like, to
So
me, like,
that's like maybe. That's
well,
not a
I have
yes.
to look into. I have to look into whether me telling people to raise awareness and support the gaming community. If that is something that is harassing and seen as spamming, then of course I have to do something about that. If that is not the case, then I don't have
It
to
is
do anything
spamming.
about it.
I can tell you 100% it's spamming. It's a
Well,
violation of our terms of
like-
service. It is a
Well,
violation.
your terms of service doesn't apply, by the way. Just so
Of
you
course
know.
it applies. You're using
No,
our product to spam users. How do our terms of service not apply? You're
But that
using
is some-
our product. Hold on. You're using our product,
I'm not using your product.
telling your users. You made YouTube videos telling.
So what
your
you're
users
saying
use
now-
Our product to spam.
Wait. So what you're saying now,
Terms
what
of
you're
service.
what you're saying now is that viewers that use Twitch alerts to donate are accountable for what they donate with. So you're saying you can sue people donating using Twitch alerts because they're using your platform and therefore they agreed to the terms of service. Are you saying
Don't
that?
put words in my mouth. Don't put words.
No,
in my
that
mouth.
is exactly
What
what you
I'm
said
saying
right
is,
now.
What I'm saying is,
No,
are
that is exactly
not-
what. No.
No,
You're
no,
basically
You're putting words in
saying.
my- you're putting
You're
words in my
bas-
mouth. It's
No.
inadvisable.
You
I will not
like.
let this happen. It is wrong, factually incorrect. I will not let this happen. This is spam and harassment, and you.
No,
are
wait.
liable
What
for
you're
using
saying
liable
is that
person.
people that.
Because you made those YouTube videos promoting people to do these things. You gave them how-to videos in order to how to do this. You gave
Like-
them sample YouTube videos in order to spam with.
Like
and
Ali.
you yourself are personally liable. You're going to be liable
Ali,
in the future.
you
will
just
always be liable for your past actions, and
Ali,
you are liable because you are telling hundreds or thousands of users to do these things.
Ali,
right?
you're
Not
just
liable.
saying, you've
You're
just
just
said,
doing what you're telling them to do. You're suggesting these actions. You're showing them how to do it, and they do it. But
Like-
you're the one who's teaching them and showing them the way. I mean, you're sort of the leader, right? They follow you. They look up to you. So as a leader, you know, it's.
I want to say something
you have
about
to be
that, by the way.
responsible, man.
I want to say something about that. To me, it's all about the gamers, about the gaming community. If they can make a lot of money through this entire event, I'm happy for them, and they will also be happy. I can guarantee you that. On top of that, it's very important to know if you say that people are, you know, liable for donating using Twitch alerts because they're not following the terms of service because they're spamming too many donations, then that is something really good to know. Because that means that people that go around and support their own favorite streamer by spamming $1 donations could actually get sued by Twitch alerts.
No, you're putting words in my mouth.
No, is that not what you're saying?
No, that is not what I'm saying. Yeah,
You're saying they're not allowed to
that's the
spam.
difference, man, you're not
but-
listening carefully, and that will get you into trouble.
You're saying
You have
you're
to
not.
listen carefully. There is a difference. Users donating to their favorite streamer,
If they
can do
spam.
whatever they want, right?
Let's
They're
say a
not-
user spams. Let's say a user.
it
No,
is
no.
spam.
Let's say
It
a
is
user
spam.
spams donations. Is he doing something illegal? Yes or no? That's my question. Because that's what you're saying.
If the user has violated our terms of service, then it is wrong.
So, like, a user is not allowed to spam donations to a streamer.
Dude, I mean, you have terms of service, right? And I'm sure you have
No.
a lot of things that are not
I'm not
allowed.
suing anyone. I'm not
Right.
suing anyone.
Right,
And
I'm not suing the users either. Nobody's suing the users.
My
Users-
question is,
I'm
are they?
suing the person who's directing thousands of users to do illegal activities. That's
So
what we're talking
basically,
about. We're not talking about-
spamming donations to your favorite streamer is illegal
No,
activity.
you're putting words in my mouth, man.
No, what is that then?
That's wrong. That's completely
So
wrong.
is
Again,
a
that's
user allowed to spam donations? Is my question.
A user is allowed to send donations. A user is not allowed to spam using Gaming for Good because it is
No.
a competing service, and
But-
you are promoting a commercial service that the streamer did not ask for. Now,
Like-
even if it wasn't you guys, even if it was, you know, McDonald's trying to sell more hamburgers, and they tell their users, hey guys, you know, you love hamburgers, why don't you go to your favorite streamer or thousands of streamers and, hey, look, I'm going to match each person up with a streamer, go sell hamburgers. That is wrong, and I would tell McDonald's, just like how I'm telling you, I'm very open about this. I have the same standards that apply to everyone. McDonald's would be wrong for doing that because they're selling a product that costs money commercially, and they're spamming people to try that out when those streamers did not ask for that spam, right? So the same standards that apply to you, I would apply to everyone. Like, if I let you do this bullshit, then I have to let 100 other companies sell whatever the shit they're selling through our channel, and we can't do that. That would change the standards.
Like honestly, Ali, I understand what you say. You're really saying you want to control what people can donate for. That's what you're saying.
No,
Yes,
no.
that's what you're saying.
No.
Yes.
I'm saying that people cannot promote commercial products or services
Yes.
through the donation channel.
Yes.
They can't. That is spam.
Yes.
That is wrong. Illegal.
That is really good to
Not
know.
what streamers
That
do.
is really good to know.
McDonald's cannot promote McDonald's.
You just
by-
told more than 10,000 people that they're not allowed to donate for what they want. That's good to know. It's good to know. They will take note. That's good to know.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
company.
that's good.
And this is a
Well,
standard.
I don't mind. You can have you can have everybody come and spam Twitch alerts on my alert box. I wouldn't mind because I'm all about openness.
Look,
I don't
it's not
mind.
about openness, man. It's about spam. Let that happen to a few streamers. Let it happen for 2 months, and then see how much shit you get. They will leave Gaming for Good, and they will go try out some other service.
I think if you get spammed by donations and you make a lot of money, that's a big reason to stay, first of all. And secondly, I also think if people are using, Twitch alerts and are feeling like, hey, you can't, like these people cannot just donate for whatever they want, they will also take note. Because honestly, if you were part of the streaming landscape and you would see and you would check out certain streams, the amount of, they call it cancer on Twitch, the amount of cancer that just drives the content is insane. And if you think me going there and saying like, hey, Gaming for Good, check it out, is spam, you don't know anything about the streaming
you're
landscape
just
on
trolling,
Twitch.
Man. You're bundling. Look, when you
This is not trolling.
When people
But-
are doing cancer or trolling, right? They're acting as individuals and they're doing whatever they want. When you are running a professional service, which you are, right? whether it's for profit or not, doesn't matter. It's a professional organization with a professional product that is supporting streamers. That you cannot promote. Any product or service that is commercially available when it is being pushed out this way is considered spam, it's considered harassment, it's considered unsolicited ads under the Can Spam Act, under every single sort of spam law there is.
I understand you.
And you want to fight all this? We can.
No, and okay. Ali, I really understand you.
We tried.
Ali.
Tried to come to an understanding. You're just like
Ali, I understand you. Honestly,
I think you're liable.
No wait, Ali, it has taken.
Not okay, man.
Ali,
I said the entire word.
Ali, it has.
Not want you to do this. I don't want you to do this. YouTube wouldn't want you to do this, right?
I mean, Ali, I want to tell you something.
Streamers, you can't harass them without their permission.
Ali, I want to tell you something. I finally understand what you mean. Honestly, I didn't understand what you mean. And what you basically mean is you don't want people to use Twitchalerts to spam donations to promote something else, a competitor. Because that means breaking your terms of service. And you don't want that to happen. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
honestly, I didn't know that.
That's what spamming is, right? Like the Facebook example we talked about earlier.
I don't understand. I understand it.
There were
even if it benefits the streamer, even if it benefits the user, it doesn't matter. You want to
with Facebook, I'll give you a story, right? It's helpful to talk about stories because we can both sort of separate ourselves and talk about something else, right? When Facebook was a small social network, there were a lot of other social networks. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was MySpace, there was Orkut, there was High Five, there was Tagged, there was all of these guys. There's Bebo, AOL, there's all these other social networks. They all tried to spam Facebook, right? Because they wanted to steal users. They were all spamming each other, and every court case that happened there, the spammers lost. And they were shut down. They had to pay damages. They had to pay fines. And they had to go through a long legal process. And every single time that happened, they lost. Because it is, if you spam a company's product, it is that company that decides whether you're doing spam or not, right? And I'm telling you that you're doing spam. You're doing harassment because this is unexpected, unsolicited advertising.
I understand.
And if this happened on Twitch would, if you were using the Twitch message inbox as you have in the past, they would react instantly, right? They would say,
honestly, Ali, I get it, Ali. Basically, what you're saying is even if it benefits the streamer and they make a lot of money, you don't want people to go and spam donations because it can threaten the existence of Twitchalerts. Even if it benefits the streamer and they can pay their bills and make up their living. That's what you're saying.
No, it doesn't benefit the streamer. And that's where we can agree to disagree, but it is harmful for the streamer. No streamer, because if we let you spam them, we have to let 100 other companies spam their shit. I can't even tell you how many companies.
But they have to pay money.
No, they don't have to pay money. Everyone, so many companies come to us every week and they say, hey guys, you're 70% market share. We want to reach these streamers. How can we do it? If I let you guys get away with this, if I let you walk out of here saying that is okay, and if you keep doing this, and if we don't shut you down, if we don't completely shut your whole thing down, if you keep doing this, then those 100 other companies will do the same.
Does it also apply to people mentioning Athene?
That is not okay, man. I'm not going to let streamers get spammed.
Yeah, I understand that. But does it also apply to people mentioning Athene? Because that's been censored. That word you can.
Yeah, no, because you are the mastermind. You are the ringleader.
So people are not allowed to donate talking about Athene. That's not allowed.
Absolutely not. Until you apologize publicly and you accept what you've done.
Good.
You put out a YouTube video saying, guys, hey, I'm wrong. Blah, blah, blah. I hope Twitchalerts will forgive me for spamming all their users and spamming streamers. Then I'll think about it. Maybe we'll think about it. Maybe we'll allow the word Athene back in there from our spam filters. But right now, you are the ringleader. You are the reason that this has been instigated and it has gotten this far and this out of hand.
I understand.
You are the ringleader. And I mean, it's great. You're the leader. People follow you, look up to you. They love you. That's great. But the words that come out of your mouth cause these damaging things to
I understand it.
That's the problem.
That's actually like I'm actually gonna apologize because I really didn't understand it. Honestly, I thought that you meant spamming in a different perspective. I thought you meant spamming that people go and spam in their chat. I didn't know that you meant spamming using Twitch alerts as a service because to me, I can't see that as spamming the more donations they get, the better for the streamer. But if you consider that also as spamming and you want to start taking legal ground for me stimulating people to donate to users and make them more money, then that's fine. I will definitely look into it, and I will talk here, and I will see what we can do about that. So yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it. I appreciate your apology. Thank you for being open about it and looking into it. But what I need is a firm commitment, right? So for us, going back to like the things we talked about at the start of the call, Bashir, I really want to put this drama behind us. I know we've talked about a lot of things on this call. I want to go out of our way to be nice to you, to support the charity, to be, to work with you and to shake hands. And so what I need for that, in order for that to happen, is a firm commitment that on these two things, you commit not to doing them in the future. You can talk to your lawyers, you can talk to your team, figure out what's right for you. But I need a firm commitment on these two things for us to be able to come to an agreement and to call it a day and to be friends. So if I can get a firm commitment from you,
like honestly, I will like honestly, Ali, I will look into this, and I will I will really look into it, and very seriously. I'm not going to go outside my what I'm allowed to do. And it's really good for me to know exactly what the problem is now. I didn't know that was the issue. But I do have to say that with everything that has happened, all this cease and desist, all these accusations and such, I cannot just go like, oh, this all didn't happen, because this is just one little aspect. And I can be honest, if you would have contacted me directly with this specific thing, all this stuff wouldn't have happened, because I didn't know this is the issue. And it's really good for me to know, because what you're actually saying is you actually have a certain control over, the landscape. Because you can say like, hey, I don't want people to donate for this, I don't want people to donate for that, because it's in the terms of service. And that is really interesting for me to know, because I didn't know that. I thought that it was all about, supporting the streamer. But if, there has to be some control over donations and such, because you don't want ads or you don't want these things, that's good to know. And I'm honest, I'm going to take this note down. When it comes down to facts, honestly, I'm a very, very factual person. And honestly, I will, for you, double check, triple check whenever I say something, to make sure that I'm not saying anything that is untrue, and I will do that as well.
Okay, I appreciate it, and I will wait to hear back from you. And just to be clear, we are fully supportive of streamers. If we were not, we wouldn't be running a 0% money losing business, right? I mean, that sometimes I feel like we're running a charity because we're just doing everything for free. It's all 0%. We don't charge for anything.
Because of competition.
If
there was no competition, you'd guys start taking cuts. But yeah.
Well, no, we went to 0% even before you guys came on, right? So, but
there was other competition.
Yeah, competition's a good thing. More competition means lower prices for streamers, better features, better support. It's always a good thing. We're all for it. It helps us all do our jobs better. But if you look at just the kind of people that are on Twitch, right, and how they feel about ads, let's talk about that. 70 to 80% of the Twitch audience uses ad block. I use ad block. I don't know if you guys use ad block. Maybe we can do a quick straw poll on Twitch chat right now. How many people use ad block, and how many can bear to live on the internet without ad block? I can't. I freaking hate ads, man. And streamers hate ads too. And if 70 to 80% of Twitch feels that way about ads, then we can't allow ads through our channels. And that's all I'm saying, right? It's not personal to you guys. We can't allow any sort of commercial spam or ads through our channels. And
yes,
70 to 80% of Twitch just fucking hates ads, man. Ad block.
So ad
block is huge.
Honestly, I'm allowed to say to everyone, if you guys want ads, right, to be able to be control over ads through your alert system, you can't do that through Twitchalerts. You can do it through Gaming for Good. I can say that, right? Or is that also illegal?
We do not allow any ads through our alert system.
But I'm just saying, even text,
no,
even
nothing,
text that is
nothing,
any,
nothing
yes, nothing.
It's not
but
allowed.
I can say, if you do want that as a user, you can use Gaming for Good, because I don't mind, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's your system. You can do whatever you want. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to compare with Twitchalerts.
Correct.
Am I allowed to compare with Twitchalerts, or am I not allowed to even mention Twitchalerts?
you are allowed to say whatever you want about your platform, but I think given that everything has happened, you are already liable for all the damages you've caused, and I don't want you talking about Twitchalerts at all. But your platform, you can promote it. If you want to run ads through alerts, you can tell streamers, hey guys, if you want to run ads for any kind of commercial service,
so what you're telling me right now, just to get it straight, that even if I, what is it called, comply to your demands, that you would still, go back in time and sue me if I would speak bad about Twitch alerts, even if I have the right to do so.
No. All I'm saying is, you have already caused a lot of damage to
And if I would cause more damage, even if that's in the context of my right, you would go after me for the past.
Nothing you do. Streamers don't want ads. People on Twitch don't want ads.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm just making clear. I can say whatever I want about Twitch alerts from now on if I comply with, these other two things you said, are liabilities. And as long as I don't break these two liabilities, you guys won't come after me. Or will you still come after me even if I'm speaking out of my right just because you can? That's my question.
No. I mean, you can say whatever you want, man. It's free speech. It's the internet. I'm not.
Yeah, but you just say if you speak negative about Twitch alerts, you already caused a lot of damage. You are already liable. Even if you change now good behavior, I can still come after you. So be careful. If you talk smack about us,
you can talk as long as it is completely justified, completely backed up, and factually correct, and it's fair and well reported. You can talk about anything you want,
even if it's negative to Twitch alerts.
Even if it's negative. So and this is part of the good thing about having an open marketplace, right? If anybody in the world does something really wrong, right? The great thing about the internet is people can call them out on it, right? As long as it's backed up with really well researched and balanced reporting. So if YouTube did something bad and people saw it, they could report it. If we do something bad in the future, if Twitch Alerts does something really bad in the future, all I'm asking is don't go and tell your viewers to spam and harass us, either our employees or streamers. I would appreciate it if you gave me a heads up to get our side of the story, just to get balanced reporting. But again, if you feel you can do balanced reporting without it, sure, go for it. You are okay to criticize anyone, including us, as long as it is well researched and it is not spam, not harassment, and it's not misleading like your other videos were.
Because right? Earlier you said you directly implied that if I would do so, you could still come after us because of all the damage you already caused. So you're basically giving me back my freedom of expression right now.
Yes. No. Look.
That's
I won't
really
be
nice
happy
of
about
you.
it. I'm being selfish. I won't be happy about it. But you have your freedom of expression. You're a gamer, and nobody will take it away from you. As much as I don't like it, I defend your right to free speech.
Yeah. Because earlier
that's part of the Constitution of the United States, is right.
Because earlier you said something different, just so you know. But yeah, okay, so that is good.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to be happy about it, right? Nobody will. I mean, you criticize a tomato, the tomato won't be happy about it. But
so what about
I defend your right to free speech.
Let me ask you. I want to ask some crazy questions. I understand. Let me ask a quick question. Basically, I'm not allowed, to spread ads, right? I'm not allowed to. Nobody is. So everybody that is watching now, the 17,000
wants to sell hamburgers, they're not allowed.
So the 17,000 people that are watching,
sell Coke ads, they're not allowed. Unless, unless it's part of our terms of service, and it's not.
So the 17,000
are not allowed.
I understand. So basically, the 17,000 people that are watching right now are not allowed to promote gaming for good through Twitch Alerts donations. They are not allowed to do that.
No, because if I let you do it,
okay.
Every commercial will want to spam this channel. They're all good. Here's what's going to happen.
I just want to warn them. I just want to warn them. I just want to warn my viewers, guys. If you spam ads about gaming for good, like Vulcun will not want that, and you guys might get sued. Just letting you guys know. I just want to spread the word.
The users will
you just said that.
You will.
No, but
bringing it up.
So if they now go you're gonna say it's my fault because I warned them about it, of breaking the law? Is that
No,
what you're
you
telling me?
violated
Because
the law.
I'm raising awareness around what you just told me. Guys, you are not allowed to spread ads. I just told them. Like, I'm doing what you told me, Ali.
Tell me something, Bashir. Tell me something. Did you
I'm
do
telling
all this
them.
drama to just get people on Gaming for Good, to raise awareness about Gaming for Good?
No, I just told them not to. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm complying.
No, did you start this whole drama just to raise awareness for Gaming for Good? Just be
What
honest.
drama? What drama?
This drama.
Which drama? Like, I got a cease and desist.
Because of things you've been doing for 2 months.
But like,
I just
Chrono
don't-
came to
you
our
don't go
chat
to
and
showing
Chrono came to our chat, spam view botting. Like, I mean, like my channel got view botted.
That is a month after your harassment had already started, right? So I'm
The
asking.
tweet,
If you go back 2 months.
But
if
like
you go
the-
back 2 months, did
Ali.
you start this drama to promote Gaming for Good?
No,
Just be honest.
no, I
You know,
didn't.
you're an honest guy.
I'll be really honest to
Start
you,
this whole
Ali.
drama.
Ali, look in my eyes. You can look in the camera. I can look into your eyes. The reason why I made the first video was because I was in Ethiopia and I saw children in need for help. And I got told by streamers like, hey, I'm not using your platform because you're a view botter. And they were getting spam tweeted by saying Twitchalerts has 0% fees and the owner of Gaming for Good is a botter. That's why I decided to make a video. That's when I decided it. I didn't care about Gaming for Good and about all these things. I cared about these kids because I was there myself. You can check that in the videos. That's why I did it. And I can look
but
into your
we
eyes
didn't
and say
spam
that.
you, man. We didn't spam you. I mean, if you look at that Reddit post that some guy made, the 15-year-old or whatever,
So you were telling,
it had nothing to do with it. And
but the thing
they're
is,
pissing
I'm
you
just,
off the same way they're pissing us off.
I'm
They're
just saying,
spamming
put you
all
in
our
my
streamers and
situation.
saying, Gaming for
I'm-
Good, switch to Gaming for Good, switch to Gaming for Good. They're better
I'm just-
than you.
I'm just saying-
Their tweets going from pretending to be Twitch alerts, going to streamers and literally saying, fuck you. Fuck
I'm
you,
just-
fuck you.
I'm just
Like,
saying-
millions of tweets doing that.
Like,
And
I'm just
I
saying,
thought
like-
it was you guys.
like
And I
Ali.
thought it was us. I mean, I don't
Well,
know who's doing it.
like Ali, I'll just be really
Not
honest
us.
to you. Like I'm just like
It's really
it's just
not us, man.
all these things that. But yeah, why do you have employees coming to my chat and spamming like view bots engaged and stuff? Like, I'm not saying it's you guys because I don't have proof, but I'm just saying if you put yourself in my position and you see to all the narrative, all the story, things add up. You got all these, you know, like
Why
you
are
got
you making YouTube videos and
because
personally,
because I'm
there is proof you did it,
because
right?
Gaming for
There
Good
your
is getting
YouTube channel
destroyed.
promoted it. No, but you're
The
actually
view-
doing these things. I'm
No,
not
but-
actually doing these things, right? You are. It could go. Look, it can go both ways, right? We didn't do any of the Twitter spam viewboarding. I don't even know how to, right? In fact, like if you look at my Twitter account over the last 3 days, like the amount of shit I've received from these bots is unbelievable. Like it's
These were
unreal.
most
I
of them
felt
were
like-
real people, by the way, that were really
I
pissed
felt
about
like throwing
the
up.
cease and desist.
I didn't even eat food yesterday. I was just like I couldn't sleep. The amount of shit is like I just like I feel like throwing up for the last 2 days. Right, that's the amount of shit these bots are giving me on Twitter, and because of that, like it's just terrible, man. I thought it was you guys doing it, and so we didn't do it. I'm getting the same stuff. I don't know who's doing it. We didn't do it. So if this is what motivated you to make your first video talking smack about us, then that was wrong. You know, like in the future, I think me and you should just talk to each other as good people, professionals, honest, open people. We
I
should
wanted
just
to talk
each
to you
other.
publicly. Yes, publicly, by the way,
Yeah. You
publicly.
know, if anything happens in the future, you know, Bashir, just reach out to me.
Yes.
We'll talk it out. If you want it to be public, sure, we'll talk about it in public. And I'll tell you, like, look, we're not behind any of this. I thought you guys were behind that stuff, so we got upset. But we didn't make a video about it because we didn't have proof. But you made a video about it, right? So in the future,
But that's
don't do
not
that.
true. But that's not true. Your employees came in my chat to spam I'm a botter, and even you did.
I didn't-
coming
I
and
didn't-
accusing me. But like it's like you came. Your employees came and accused me. So you don't say that you didn't do anything. You guys did actively things. That's why I made the video Friday. It's exactly why I made the video because I
no.
figured that out.
That employee was reprimanded. He was suspended.
But that's including you. You also came.
Should your YouTube channel be suspended? Should
You
your
are-
YouTube channel be held accountable for all the shit that's on there?
But
Because
like
it's the same standard, right?
I'm
Like,
just saying
I've
even
already
you came
suspended
to my
and
chat.
reprimanded an employee. maybe
Yes.
we should talk to YouTube about doing that with your YouTube channel.
I'm
And
just
taking
saying-
those videos down, and if those videos don't go down, they should be fixed. And if they're not fixed, maybe the whole channel should be held liable because it's the same standard. Look, if you're gonna, I've already done my part of the bargain. Chrono was wrong. He was not acting on behalf of the.
But you did it yourself.
Organization.
Like Ali, you also came to my channel and said I was a viewbot scammer.
Yeah, once, right? It was cancer. Everyone was
Yes,
spamming.
and you also said, but
Everyone was
you're
everyone was-
like it's not everyone is spamming. Like if there's already 2 employees, like the CEO and an employee that I can coincidentally track. I don't even know how many more people are in your office right now, like, or back in the days where the ones spamming my channel. Do you understand how it looks to me?
Targeting you, man. I can
Because
tell you,
Jamaican Bacon, or what is his name,
videos-
went
your
to
YouTube videos
Destiny.
reach like 1,000,000 times more people than I mean, I'm just like, Chrono is one person, right? Your YouTube videos reach 1,000,000 times more people.
Well, you're
and
another
anyway-
person.
Anyway, look, we've.
But I'm
already-
just saying, like, that is what I saw.
That
That is
should
what I
not
saw.
have happened. We've already talked about it. We've suspended, reprimanded, apologized for it. And you should do the same for your videos. Hold yourself accountable to the same demands that you're asking of me. Like, put yourself in my shoes.
I will be honest to you. Like,
thing.
Ali, I want to end this call by, like at least for now, comply and tell all the viewers that they're not allowed to promote gaming for good, because else they're breaking the law and it's illegal. I think that's a really good thing to end on this call and tell them, like, guys, viewers, you're watching me, you are not allowed to promote gaming for good using Twitchalerts. And if you do so, you're liable because you're breaking the terms of service of Twitchalerts. I think that's a very powerful way of ending and really like summarizing this conversation. I'm listening, that was your main thing, and I'm telling them, guys, don't do it. And I will also make a video about it. I will say, don't do it, because else, I could go to jail. I will first look into it, but then I will let them know to say that. You guys heard it? Don't promote gaming for good using Twitchalerts, because if you are donating to a streamer, you are accepting the terms of service, and by promoting anything, you're breaking it. I think that is right?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and I think
That's great.
that is a good step forward.
Okay, that's
and
great.
Thank you for saying that. I'll wait for your video to come out, but thank you very much for saying that. That's really the main issue here, and I appreciate you saying that and correcting that. For the record, thank you.
Okay, that's great. Well, thank you for your time. I have to give you credit. I thought you were going to stop the call earlier, but I have to give you credit. Thank you so much. And I'll definitely stay in touch, and I will also look into what you said.
Yeah, appreciate it, Bashir. And look, in life, in business, when we're running organizations, these things happen. Don't take it personally. I'm not. I think you're a great guy. I think your team is cool. And what you guys are doing is, introducing new features that is good for the whole industry. So keep doing that, and keep speaking your mind. I think that's all cool. And I'm glad we could have a good chat today and resolve at least some of these differences, like professionals and like adults. And in the future, if I have any issues that, like, if somebody is trying to troll the both of us, it seems like it might be the case, I'll reach out to you, and please reach out to me, and we'll figure this out before this becomes a huge thing in the future, right? So, I want to see what videos you come out with in the future, but I think as long as you uphold your part of the bargain, everything you've talked about here, then I think we're good, and we can be friends, and we can shake on it, I want to wait for the videos, but I'm happy to make that donation to save the children, to support you guys, to raise awareness for gaming for good. That's totally cool.
Okay, thank you for your time. We will stay in touch, and I'll make sure to spread the word about, not promoting gaming for good.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome,
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Basically, Dries, to give you a rundown, it's illegal to use Twitchalerts to donate to streamers mentioning gaming for good.
And also Athene.
Yeah, because I'm the mastermind.
Yeah, we
And-
got
I
So,
didn't
like,
know that.
I gotta look into that, by the way,
Mhm.
and I will look into that.
Yeah.
Because if that is true, yeah, like, that is, you know, definitely something we have to look into. What I will do is I will look into that if that is actually true first. And if that is true, I will let all my viewers know about it because I didn't know that. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. For the people that want a full, you know, like a full view on it, here's the full, you know, the, what is it called? The chain of events. What did you think about the call, by the way?
I think you made a lot of very good points. I think it went very well.
Okay. Okay, that's great. It's funny, a lot of people are watching. I would say check out Gaming for Good for the people that are watching. And don't mention Athene and don't mention Gaming for Good for now. At least for now, you know, while we're looking into it. I don't want to get myself...
Well, you can't. But don't try to work around that because that would actually be pretty bad.
Yes, it would be pretty bad, like for me and maybe also for you. Yeah. Because they're not allowed to do it because of terms of service. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, it's not popping. I don't know what to say. This is quite crazy. But he admitted that all other accusations were not true, and it's mainly just this terms of service thing. Quite crazy. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm really baffled. I'm out of words.
I'm also baffled.
Do you know, like, because you didn't hear it, the main thing is, like, I didn't understand it. I thought it was about spamming. But what he means with spamming is not people spamming in the chat or anything. It's about people using Twitchalerts to donate to the streamers multiple times and talking about Gaming for Good. That's what he meant. And that's how he can sue us. And maybe he's right about that. Because we are telling people to use a service to donate to a streamer, and if the service, you know, like is in between, we're actually telling people to break the terms of service of that website. So they basically have a legal framework because we want to support the gaming community.
I see.
But we're not allowed to do so to talk about Athene or Gaming for Good. That is freaking. I'm really, like, honestly, I don't know what to say. Well, like, I will just say, like, for everybody that is watching, you guys know the case here. It's nothing about all these accusations. It's about you cannot promote anything else, or, you know, like, you cannot use Twitchalerts as a service. You guys heard it. I will look into it. I will get some, you know, like, I will get... I will look into it. I don't know what you guys think about it, but that was the core of the call, by the way. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah, I understand now.
Because I didn't understand it. I thought
because
he
he keeps
meant
using the term spam.
yes. He says spamming and harassing.
Yeah,
But what he
yeah.
means is we're spamming and harassing the platform. That's what he means. We're spamming and harassing the platform Twitchalerts that they are
Well,
using
Oh, yeah, okay.
because they are, and that's where they have a legal case.
I see.
So they would sue us for telling people to go and spam donate for Twitch alerts, for people using Twitch alerts. Okay, that's really good to know because I didn't know this. I didn't. Soda Poppin, by the way, hosted me. That's really cool.
Oh, it's really nice of him.
Yeah. He's still hosting me. I'm gonna give him some love. I'm gonna host him once he comes online. I have no words for this. This is insane. Man, if this is true, I really have to be careful with what I say. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And the viewers are not allowed to do it either. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I understand.
Because they're breaking the terms of service.
Yeah.
So you cannot use Twitch alerts to promote anything. I wonder if you're allowed, or maybe it's only competitors. I wonder if you're allowed. Are you allowed to promote your YouTube channel? Maybe it's only to alert systems or something.
Yeah,
Only
maybe competitors.
competitors. Well, that's for them a reason to sue you, I guess. When you just use it to promote your YouTube channel. But like Athene, you aren't either because Athene is the one. So like it goes further. It's not
But
just.
what if you're a streamer who uses gaming for good? Can Soda Poppin link his stream or his YouTube videos if he donates to someone using Twitch alerts?
Well, he can just not say to anyone like, "Hey, you can't tell people, you can't donate to people to use gaming for good."
Yeah. It's just that like you can't even
But
mention
that is-
Athene, but can you then mention Soda Poppin, for example? I don't know. Where do you?
Well, it depends. If Soda Poppin is now deciding to rail with me, then it's also a mastermind,
I understand.
and then he also gets censored.
Yeah.
But first, like I'm the mastermind. If Soda Poppin would suddenly start rallying everyone, then of course he will also get blocked. And if other streamers start joining, they will also all get blocked. But he would literally, I wouldn't be surprised they would sue him. Like I'm serious. I see them suing Soda Poppin if Soda Poppin would do what I did.
Yeah, I actually see that happen. Yeah.
If Soda Poppin goes on the stream and say like, "Hey
Well,
guys,"
they have a legal framework for it.
Yes.
From what I understand.
so yeah, that's just crazy. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what people like because this is a totally different narrative. First, the narrative was I'm just like all these allegations right in the cease and desist. Now the narrative is much simpler. It's like you are not allowed to think or we will sue you. He said that. So yeah. I understand it. I thought he was gonna sue us for. Well, it's very simple. I'm gonna look into it. I don't want to get sued if it's illegal to do that, and I will just censor myself. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah. But I find it crazy. Can you actually put these things in your terms of service and have a legal case? I wonder. That's just insane. We really have to check with a lawyer. Man, I'm really baffled by it though. But I understand so much better what the issue was now. Like all these allegations was just because he was angry because people were they were just like angry and also made up for a big part because he was really angry. He wrote it himself and everything was because I was telling people to donate to other streamers to talk about gaming for good, and that's how he wants to sue me. That's really interesting. That's fucking crazy. Well, it's good. It's good for the viewer. Like, I wonder how many people knew it. The viewers knew that. You are not allowed to, you know, you are not allowed to talk about gaming for good or Athene. Fucking insane. Man, that's insane. That's really insane.
Yeah, that goes very far. I didn't know that.
Well, if it's the law, it's the law. I know he has broken a lot of things. Like, he did defamation and slander, and their employees did. But honestly, to me, it's not about, you know, I'm not going to sue them, just to make clear. I'm not going to do that. But if they have a ground to sue me, if I tell people to go and donate to people using Twitchalerts and tell them about, you know, the situation, because even that is illegal, I can't do that.
Right.
Because they are owning the platform,
Right.
and if you
It's
sign,
negative to Twitchalerts.
yes, you sign the so you cannot raise awareness through the donation system. That's what it is. You're allowed to say it in the chat as much as you want,
Right.
but you're not allowed to donate.
You're not allowed to donate and include in your message anything that could be
Yes.
harmful to the Twitchalerts brand.
Yes. Yes. And in Twitch, you can't do it because of Twitch terms of service. But like to that extent, I'm actually going to talk to Twitch about it. Am I allowed to tell people to raise awareness in the chat about it, about this issue, or is that also not allowed? Am I allowed to tell people like, hey, you guys can talk, but maybe I can, like, you know. I really. Man, this is just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Well, like Soda Poppin is gonna go live soon. I'm gonna host him. He has been hosting me. That's so fucking nice of him. /host Soda Poppin. I don't know when he's gonna go live. I got it here. You guys can give him some love. He deserves it. He's been a big supporter since the beginning. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you guys what I've learned from this conversation. Don't talk about gaming for good. Don't donate about it. Don't donate about Athene, because you are liable if you do so. Did you guys hear that?
Maybe stop donations or something?
No, like, no, I will just, like, donations went to charity anyway. He's still fine, but he's gonna come online, I think. I will host him. Well, I really hope that people will know about this, because, you know, we don't want them to break the law or anything. Man, I'm really baffled by it. Okay, it's live. Keep it up, guys. Gonna eat. Thank you guys for being here. I'm much more informed person. A lot has been said, and we will make a video with all the, you know, with the like a video about the entire call, and yeah, like thank you guys for being there. I hope you guys are more informed about the entire situation, and if there's anything I can say, because that was the most important thing, do not promote gaming for good through donations, and do not mention Athene through donations if you use Twitchalerts, and because, you know, you're breaking the terms of service, and yeah, it's you know, you are liable. So keep it real, guys. Signing off here. Love you guys. Give Soda a lot of love. he's been, he's been streaming. He's been hosting me, which is really cool. Keep it real, guys. See ya. Did host him, right?